And welcome back to Dinset's Techie Not Badass. We're continuing our exploits in Lumio City over in Pokemon Legends ZA or Z2A. Would have been really good if we had some voice acting to clarify how things are supposed to be pronounced in this. I think I've mispronounced almost every Pokemon I've encountered. I'm wondering if you guys have the same issue I have, wherein look at that, 68% battery. If I have some switches I turn off to turn off the lights, that also where my dock is connected from the switch to other things, lights, this camera, and I switched that off, that power strip, and I'll be like at 90, by the time this stream's over. And then by the time I start the next stream, boom, battery life all the way drop. If within like 3 days, the battery will be 0 on the Switch 2. And there seems to be no way to do that. There's sleep mode. Enter sleep mode when I would rather just turn it off. But I have a feeling if the only way to turn this sucker off, you can't do it from here. You only get sleep mode options. If you want to turn off your Switch 2, you actually have to hold the power button on the top of it. And then on the screen, it'll say confirmed power off. If you want to wake your Switch up at all with a controller, I think you have to be in sleep mode. So I've wasted more battery not playing this thing than playing it. I mean, immediately within the first couple days and such, you realize that you get like about an hour of Mario Kart World on battery. And then after that, you're kind of like, well, if I'm in the house, I'm not going to use the battery. But not using the battery uses the battery because you don't end up, the whole time I had it, I was doing the Silk Song streams. The battery was probably already dead within a couple days. It just goes zip. It's constantly looking for a signal from something like a controller. And then it says, nope, no signal. Okay, I'm dead now, and I'm dead. It does that. Thankfully, early on, so for about a month there, the battery was probably done because I was exclusively playing Silk Song. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Remember, we have this super special Pikachu over here. And that Iron Tail does some... Now look, I'm seeing that you want these abilities that do the C+. You want to make use of those when you can, so that you can earn your Mega Evolutions. With that said, as much as I was looking forward to getting the Charizard going, we might be better off with some other stuff. Let's go look for a shiny Pokemon. I heard about these just the other day. We're drinking Ghost. This is the same Ghost I think I've been drinking all week. I also have a half-empty Mountain Dew, purple, whatever. I need to get some snacks back, but there's not a lot of time to snack when you have to read everything out loud. Bug ability. A bug ability is not a grass ability, huh? So maybe I don't have grass ability. I keep seeing those cards for grass abilities. We're gonna go inside. KJ Gaming, you finished Still Soul, nice. So you're saying you 100%ed it. Yeah, I should just have you log into my account and do it on my account. And then people will think that I got good. Wow. Kind of a lot of folks. Thinking is my job, and to do that well, I need to relax. Like everybody in this city looks, well, okay, not quite everybody, but damn close to everybody looks healthy. There's like no crime. People are walking the streets with their unleashed Pokemons. I am sensing diversity. I just don't really see how the evil corporation's evil over here. Oh, people complained about the windows not being windows, but look at that. That glass. You can kind of see through that glass, right? I won't be playing Silksong anymore because there's literally no more content. Well, you did everything there is to do. What did you think was going to happen? I mean, even that's single player gaming for you. That's why I have like 8,000 hours in Overwatch, because it doesn't stop. And that's the problem. Once you get going with games, like that's why I won't even try Apex Legends. I won't go back into Fortnite. I don't do Battlefield, Call of Duty. Any of that online multiplayer stuff, it gets to where it never ends, and you just end up sinking out. You're like, man, I could have written like Harry Potter, a whole franchise of Harry Potter equivalent novels, and instead I played this game forever, you know. Let's go inside. We've got guards. Single player might be where it's really at. There's too much exploitation going on when it comes to multiplayer. Babysitting other people's kids, having to explain everything. Look, could I do a good stream as Wrecking Ball? I don't know. I don't know if it can be done. In part because you have to communicate with people and get them on the same page. They don't believe you because you're just some voice online, and they don't think you're a real person, and you're only there for them to bully. The trolling is super effective. Trolls always win. You have to win to have fun, but trolls have fun no matter what, right? You're 1,400 hours in right now. Geometry Dash. Silksong was just a break. Right? Endless. How does it have endless content? Is it a rogue light, maybe? Vinny. Is that a red shirt, or is that his neck? Is that red? Is his neck that red? Please have a seat. Well, those seats don't look very comfortable. What a building. If Quadricico's got the cash to build this, I'm not surprised they got the ZA Royale to catch on so quick. I hate the way... Just let me... A couple more words. Just refresh the whole dialogue box. Fun. Man, he's sunburned. Who gets sunburned under the chin like that? Like, I just don't understand this. You've had your rank raised, but I must confirm. Do you agree to lend us your aid to deal with cases of rogue mega evolution when they arrive? That... It seems almost like you're doing... Am I just too cynical from other games? Oh, we raised your rank, now you owe us a favor, says the evil corporation. People are also saying I need to get some fresh duds, that my dude's just not cool looking. No one needs voice acting. Yeah, we do. Voice acting is needed. Look, if you don't hire actors for movies, because we don't make movies anymore, what are they going to do, right? Feet pics on OnlyFans? Let them do voice work. Such superb aplomb. Only a handful of people are aware of this crisis that Lumio City now faces, including we three. While Quadricico Inc. has been providing highly ranked trainers with mega rings of our marketing, we're not divulging these sensitive truths to them. We must work in lockstep to resolve this current crisis without the people of the city coming to realize that they ever were in danger. You should react to Geometry Dash level so you know what I'm talking about. I don't like react videos, they're lame. Trailer reactions. Wow, I saw a trailer and here's what I think about it. Like, review the movie and then review the next movie. Don't make 50 videos about a movie before it comes out and why you think it's going to fail, and now the MCU's really in crisis now. The MCU really has to get this one right. That's how you can spot hack channels. They don't really have anything to say. It's honestly amazing we've managed to keep it from them so far. 2 entire years. If Geometry Dash is on Switch, maybe in a demo capacity, maybe we could look at that. I do need to think about picking up Metroid Dread. I would get it. I would get it right now if it had a Switch 2 patch. I'm just not seeing a lot of information about Switch 2 patches coming to stuff. Upgrades, patches, whatever you want to call it. It's honestly amazing we managed to keep it for so far. For 2 entire years. 2 years? What do you mean? 2 years? That's a long time. I'm young and 2 years is a long time to me. Yes, 2 years ago is when it began for us. Flashback. AZ had realized that the city was in peril, so he approached Quatasico Inc. with a proposal. I don't mean making a video about it, just watch a video at some point. It doesn't even matter if it's on stream. If I fired up the Xbox, I could watch YouTube on a stream to do something live in that regard, but that's kind of the way I had to do like the last couple of Nintendo Direct things I kind of reacted to. Approach Quatasico for proposal. Okay. He said that Lumios was crying out in pain. Can you imagine? The terror of being on the receiving end of a glare from that towering giant of a man. It was clear he was serious about his claims, so we began our own investigations into the matter. What we discovered was the existence of a mysterious power with potential to trigger. Can you get the haircut of this guy? This bold, fade, ice cream bun. Rogue Mega Evolution in Lumio City. We've been calling it Mega Power, but why is it accumulating here in Lumios? That is something our efforts still haven't been able to answer. And then, 6 months ago, we witnessed Rogue Mega Evolution occurring for the first time. AZ and Floette did their utmost to... I've seen other Floettes that don't look like this Floette, but to pacify the poor Pokemon together. And yet, AZ unfortunately lacks the constitution for the lengthy battles, which left us with little recourse. That's when I stepped in to help. Wait, you were there? Neck is looking a little long on her right there. I took AZ's place and battled alongside Floette. It took us all by surprise. I was desperate to help him somehow. He's done so much for me with the hotel and all, and I knew I had to thank him somehow. Plus, it was Floette and her Light of Ruin that really saved the day. She's very special. That's how your friend Tani found out about the threat to Lumios and what inspired her to create this TMZ, as you call it. She has put every effort into reaching the upper ranks in order to be in a better position to help us deal with these cases of Rogue Mega Evolution. And now you have made it to those very ranks. Well, you think they could add voice? Yeah, I know. Hollow and I look at Hollow over here. He's like, no one needs voice acting, bro. Come on. Teddy's like, you'd think we'd have voice acting by now. I mean, we basically perfected voice acting in 2001 with Halo Combat Evolved, and now we're doing this. Now that's capitalism at work, guys. Oh, wait, we have the technology to this? Yeah, but we could save money, and we're all about how do we save money so that we can keep our bonus checks going and lay off as many people as possible because that makes the shareholders happy. I guess we don't need to hire voice actors. Everything gets cheaper. You know, they don't make them like they used to. Could apply to video games. Tawny, Vaughn, we will be depending on your strength. Everybody depends on my strength. I'm the new guy in town. Oh, it's that gal. She seems kind of like the villain, but there might not be a villain here. My inner Xbox is saying there has to be a villain. Vinny. Everyone has a cowlick. It's just like boink. Everybody's got the alfalfa thing going. Who is that with you? Madam President, these are the 2 young trainers who have been working with AZ. I see. Lovely to meet you both. I must return to my duties now that the President Jet has arrived. Please do excuse me. I am a secretary after all. I have to get typing. Pay no attention to my massive sunburn on this redneck as if I work an oil rig. Come to think of it, they're looking pretty tanned up under here too. It's better than the NES voice chip. God, I don't remember much acting, much vocalization on the NES. It had to be mildly possible. But I mean, if you want to see some real dank chip work, Street Fighter 87, man. What ramp? Bone dry. I always hear bone dry. Instead, it's like, all right. I think it says all right. Bone dry. Okay, so should we think about heading back to the hotel? I might have forgot to read what she just put there, but I try to read what's on the screen, then react to the chats and diatribe and whatever. Hold on. There's nothing else to do in this building. Exchange mega shards. Well, I've got mega shards. We at Quite a Secret are gathering mega shards in order to further our research on mega crystals, while we also keep the city of Lumios pristine. If you bring mega shards to us, we'll be happy to exchange them for mega stones and more. How about it? I need those to evolve my Pokemon. Would you like to exchange mega shards for items? Why, yes. Okay. One of a variety of mysterious mega stones, a Pidgeot holding the stone will be able to... Okay. So, it tells you what they do. You don't have to, like, figure this shit out. Oh, man, I'm too far off. So, would it be called Pikaite, maybe? A Pikachu would transform? Do I have any of these? A Lucario? Maybe somebody else has. Alright, well, it's really good that I actually talked to her to figure that out. It took centuries to make Lumios what it is now. Things take time. Centuries to build this rather small district that we call a city. This isn't exactly Night City from Cyberpunk. There's not a lot of diversity in, of course not weather, but it's like art style or anything. There's not like a district. They'll call it a district, but you have no recognition of it. Oh shoot, we should go grab some food. I'll meet you at Novo Cafe. That's the one right off Centrico Plaza, remember? He likes to let people run in front of him, and then they disappear, and then he's kind of like, okay, I can do what I want to do now. So we actually need heaps of this stuff. Look how big chunky this dude is. It's an alpha. Anytime I see some pink, I need to hit it. I know what that sounded like. So what I should be doing is hitting the mega shards. And also there's something called shiny Pokemon. Is that gonna AoE attack that guy up there? There's something called shiny Pokemon, okay? Ooh, look at that. Have to climb a building and jump down to grab that thing. There's a way at one of these parks where there's a tower and you can spawn the shinies. We're gonna try to capture a shiny Pokemon. Level 13. What are you doing out here? I've got one of those, but yeah, I'll let you live. only one. This one kind of sad. What the? Was that thing crying? Can he not reach that? Wow, okay. Some of it's out of reach. Okay, we got a little parkour to do here. I'm telling my kids this game is the metaverse. Oh, is that still a thing? Because, like, it's weird. Like, whenever I was talking about how that wasn't going to work and stuff, people are like, no, it's still there. It's still, like, people are defending it. Like, you're wrong. That's not what the metaverse actually is. That was just one aspect of it. That's not what it is. This guy looks like he's wearing some kind of fur diaper. What is that? It's like a cone. Snorunt. Okay, is this the one with the tower? I think it is. Okay. So, we might be able to do an exploit here where the game has a way of repopulating stuff. So we're looking for shiny Pokemon. What? So look for one that glistens, maybe? I think it'll have a shine meter. I think I needed to catch that guy for my instructors. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow, it's an alpha. He's bigger. Glowing eyes. This guy might be a problem. Nope. Alright. Time for Yoke Pikachu. Hit him with that tail. Alright, well, back to you. That thing also attack. It's weird what will attack you. Like, any Pokemon is liable to attack you. I don't know, I get the impression that teacup Yorkies are not, like, likely to spring out of the bushes to attack you, you know? Is he done? Oh, he still has health. Did I get him? Got. Right, now we gotta figure out what a shiny... I think they'll have like a little sparkle next to their name. So you go up here and you can despawn stuff and then respawn it. His name is Digger Bry, but I get Whisper's Digimon is in a resonance. I don't know shit about Digimon, so... Okay, why is that? Is that a big... That guy's... That's an alpha, his variety. Let him get in on some action here. Alright, fine, we're gonna Mega Evolve. You asked for it, pal. Skiddo. I'm getting some pretty pumped up Pokemon. What is that? It's an evil fletchling. He ain't even looking at me. I mean, they're worried about these mega evolutions. Maybe they should be more concerned about these, like, rogue Pokemon alphas walking around. Okay, wait a sec. Was that the shiny people are talking about? I just saw, like, a shine. Well, Digimon has longer loading times because it's always on PS1. Oh, so you're saying it's a PlayStation? No, okay, so that's a grass type. Something to consider. I don't think I have any of these shinies people talk of. As you play the game, more zones are going to open up. Wish I could swap target. Let's see if we can get one shiny. You guys really want to brawl? This is the disappearing guys. You do have Call of Duty type health here, where it's like you get hurt and then the screen's gonna fill red. So I guess you could say there's blood in this. I don't know what the various balls are. Research. What are you doing here, Al? Got to figure out how to remove these thorns too. I don't know. If they're in their own little quarter of a gated section, would you really call these things wild? 'Cause I'm inclined not to really call them wild. There is another thing, Monster Hunter. Maybe I should try that series at some point. I guess you can play as Akuma because it's a Capcom thing. Otherwise, I really don't know much else about it. But maybe it behaves kind of... Oh, it's almost dark. That means it's time to... Oh, we've got a Mega Chad. He's only 18. Oh, he's coming. What's this guy doing? Can't even fight him? Where's he going? Oh, these guys just keep coming for more, don't they? Now, I don't think you can have a shiny alpha. I think you either have an alpha, you know, normal, or a shiny. Still under attack? I haven't seen a shiny yet to know exactly what they look like, so it's going to be news to me if I come across one. Story-wise, what is our mission here? Stop by Nouveau Cafe for refreshments. Do we have to? Fine. Moves that are classified as physical. Hey, it's Naveen, who I found out is a guy. Wasn't there an actor named Naveen in The English Patient? And I think he might have been on Lost. What now? Hey Naveen, mind if we eat with you? I'm done eating actually. What I'd really like is to enjoy some post-meal alone time. But more importantly, are you sure you know what you're doing? What do you mean? Vaughn, if you keep winning your way up the ranks in the ZA Royale, eventually you'll have to face the gamer prodigy, the streaming sensation of keyboard legends. You're going to have to battle Kanari. What? I have a pendant that says Kanari on it. My uni professor's name has the name Naveen. Okay. See, I thought it was a guy's name, but I thought this was a girl. Like, is this kind of reading girl to you? Who's Kanari? What? Have you not heard of her? Oh, is she on that guy's shirt? That construction worker has that shirt, and I'm like, that's a little extra. She's an electrifying streamer who slings cutting commentary in her snarky yet affectionate tone. She's a bold, vibrant vision in her streetwear and her gameplay, so daring and so dynamic. That sounds so much like he's hyping her. Like, I've been subscribed to her for 2 years, and she even acknowledged me once when I laid down a 50 for a super chat. Like, I got to hold hands with her at one of the cons, and then when I saw her again, I asked if she remembered me, and she said no. Like that's where this is going, isn't it? This guy is really hyping this gal up. She's not just a local Luminos star either. Her streams and skill are taking all of Kalos by storm. Speaking of by storm, I need to get me some lipstick on. I mean, Burt's Bees lip balm. So tell me, do you really plan on battling Kanari? That Kanari? The Kanari my love? I mean, yeah, we won't reach rank A if we don't. Is she rank A? You mustn't. A Pokemon battle of Kanari, the nerve. Well then how, so when she's streaming, is she not doing Pokemon battles? Like, where's... No, she streams Geometry Dash. The closest we fans could ever get to her is perhaps claiming a Kanari plush in exchange for colorful screws. It wouldn't be proper for the likes of us to even enter her orbit. Sorry, Naveen. He's a big Kanari fan. Though, for some reason, he's not a member of Kanari's fan club, Dynamo. Or is it Dynaformo? Dyneformo. They're called Dyneformo because Electros, Kanari's partner Pokemon, evolves from Dynamo. And the A in their name is a 4, to make it gamery, I guess. My Twitch name has the leet speak in there, and my gamer tag does, but not really by choice. Actually, I probably could have done away without that, but I want it to be the same as my Xbox gamer tag on Twitch to try to cut down confusion. Ultimately, just leading to more confusion, you know. So now I have no viewers on Twitch. And the A in there, okay, yeah, we already said that. Of course, I'm not a member of Dynamo. If I join now, they'd think I'm some common bandwagoner, not the diehard fan I am. I'm the president of Dynamo. There's more to fandom than being in the official club anyway. To me, what matters is watching all her content, learning all there is to know about her. Then I can design amazing outfits that she could wear on her streams. That's the dream, at least. Oh yes, this garment got to touch her skin. Oh yeah, things getting kind of weird. Isn't part of her appeal the fact that she just always wears her own regular clothes on stream? What do you know anyway? He just talked about her dynamic streetwear. It's not the same as regular clothes, necessarily. Would you deny my humble dream to design an outfit for someone I so admire? Hold that thought a sec, Vinny's calling. Imagine that. You don't even have to get your phone out. Your phone just flies up into your face when you want to take... Now, look. She said... She heard the ring, said, hold that thought, Vinny's calling. She recognized the ringtone for Vinny, I guess. But at the same time, the phone instinctively picked up on the social cues and was like, now's the time to alert her. If you're asleep, do you think it would just be like, nah, not gonna bother, not gonna fly in her face yet? You've detected high concentrations of mega power? So you found some already. Wow, Vinny, you do your job quick. Understood. TMZ will figure out a way to figure out how to take care of this. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. It sounds like they're pinpointing some areas where a Pokemon's likely to Rogue Mega evolve. Does this mean we have to have some kind of strategy meeting or coordinated outfit? That's right. Let's head back to Hotel Z. Look at that big bracelet you got there, all jacking up your swagger. Look, I have had people kind of come down on me for having pretty basic style. So maybe I should go by that district and, dang, look at you. He's like, yeah, I rock the pixie cut. I'm a big deal. I'm taller than you, boy. All right, shopping. We've got the money to do something about our hair and our shopping sets. Wasn't the shopping in this area? And there was a hair place. Down like this way, maybe? That boutique. Oh, shoot, I can't. Oh, here we go for a haircut. What? Alright, I'd be able to travel there if I... Oh, gosh. I wonder if it's too late to get a haircut. Oh, that's right. We've got to... Whoa! What the... That's no Pokemon, that's a droid. Is that a fat woman or guy? Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, let's Let's work on our hair just a little bit here. Can we get that dude's crazy thing he had going? Blunt. Ooh. Oh, wow. Now, would that, with the hat on, does that reflect what we got? I kind of like the slick back with a little bit of the, oh, here we go. Can we really get that ice cream going? Braids, you're calling that? Maybe just like put on the same clothes and dress just like Tawny and see if she notices. All right, we can go kind of slick back with the what was it? It had like a color thing happening here, like a color gradient. A little gray up front, kind of weaves back, kind of interesting. All right, we're gonna confirm this. We've got money to spend now, so we're gonna do it. Is that reflected in the style there? I can't tell. Is she gonna give me more clothes? My favorite Pokemon's Flabby. Right after being born, each Flabby searches for a flower like flower something the rest of its life. There are 5 colors of flower. I've noticed different colors. Okay. Red, yellow, orange, blue, or white. I'd really like to see each and every flower color that Flabby can have. Seeing Flabby holding all 5 flowers should see. Is that plural? Flabby? Help me come up with new hair colors too. Please, don't you think you could show me 5 Flabby, one with each? Yeah, that okay, lady. Ooh, a black girl with red hair. Vibrant. Sure, that's not natural. In you go. No, I'm good. Okay, now, no one has to evolve. Do you have to evolve to keep leveling up, or can you keep it Pikachu and not be Weirdachu or whatever it comes after? Holding a Pokeball. Gotta think about what if I can get these. Maybe some of them don't Mega Evolve. There's that to consider too. And then we had Stylish Boutique. Unique items, you say? Alright, good. We just pinned one. Pretty quick and easy map. No harm in that. Maybe somebody's got the stones. This... Welcome, dear customer. Wow, stuff's not cheap. That's for the Charizard. Hold on. Charizard X and Y. Charizard holding this will be able. Charizard holding this will be able. So which is what? Blastoise. I think I actually had a chance to grab one of those. Anything here look like... I don't know why you need the fossils. Buy in bulk. Come on, give me a break. Trying to leave. So, that's where we could get some stuff. Okay, now this some of the stuff you had here looked pretty swanky. The satchel, plaid satchel. So you kind of have to know what you're going for here. And then there was still a shop on this down here that was denying me. Please let me know when you've added a skidoo to your party. Is she gonna still stop me? I am afraid boutique couture is for none but the truly stylish. Oh man, I want that shirt jacket thing going right there. Hell, the pants too. You've got to be kidding me. I'm cut off. I don't think our lives will change all that much. Come on. Ugh, why am I locked? And I have this outfit. I might put this up on eBay. Maybe with the it's got a have a green shirt kind of tucked. It's not a bad look. But you know, kind of reduce the cost of game. I've seen people trying to get 50. There's like a poster also. I didn't get a poster. But like a mini poster. Let me in. I have the money. I think his hair looks a little different. I could be mistaken, but I think it looks different. All right, return to Hotel Z for a strategy meeting. Or we could work towards a battle ticket. Maybe. Get him with the flame. Now, why did he walk over there? That I don't understand. Get him with that tail. Oh man, Pikachu got hurt pretty good. Tyler the Worker. Oh, he's a big boy. I just realized I haven't chatted for like half an hour, but I'm still here. Is that a slight? Is that a diss? 32,000. Wow, we got to do a lot of work. Land super effective fighting moves. Wish I could easily see the type. Was this my fighter? No, this guy. Also, why is it that sometimes when you read my chats, you use a weird voice for it? I don't think I do. I don't do voices for the chat read so much. I mean, maybe trying to sound friendly is the voice. Whoa, KJ Gamer's here. Like, is that what you mean? Oh, is that a floating newspaper? What? Yeah, okay. You don't think that his vision might have been blocked by that post office box? Leandro. Man, we really got to do a lot of grinding to level up at this point, don't we? I think there's going to be a lot of grind because you see 32,000 XP is going to be needed, these points. Three super effective fighting moves. Smack! Hit him again! Alright, Mega Evolve him. Smacker. Joris, the rising star. Some of the kids are rising stars, have you noticed? Oh, not good. That thing's dangerous. You might just have to get out of here. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Okay, good. It was a knockout. I was thinking it's time to bail. Now, I'm hearing that there's different Pokemon at the, like, kind of wrangled areas at different times of day or something, but I think, oh no, we've got another guy standing in the way here. You know, I guess you can always fast travel out, can't you? I do. I mean, sometimes when I say something, it sounds almost pretentious. I've missed Pokeballs, right? You got some to return. Okay, maybe I haven't. No, I don't want to know how you find the rogue Pokeballs. Bonsoir. Yes, heal the Pokemon. The fact that you can leave the fights to come heal here, kind of seems like you have a lot of legs up on the competition, don't you? Okay, let's work on our swag. Where was store sells Pokeballs. It's weird that's not a fast travel location. People making fun of my default look over on Reddit. So, we gotta do something about that, don't we? Next game to stream, we might be doing Tears of the Kingdom. Because I mean, assuming we get this done this month, right? Tears of the Kingdom, November. Should have plenty of time to do Tears of the Kingdom and get that done before Metroid Prime 4, if that makes sense. I think that can be done. I think so. Well, but kind of hip music happening here. Oh gosh. This is not what you guys promised outside. Those socks. I do need socks, right? We'll take those socks. Are you sure you want to leave the store that you're walking out of? Imagine if it actually was like that. Graphic tee. Now look, it says metal, full metal cop. I get the impression that's like Metal Gear. Sharpedo? Sharpedo? These hats don't look like they fit, not even close, so I'm not gonna mess with them. But, you know, if we found a fancier trilby, I could go with that. Look at that, they're showing stuff they don't actually have. Crop top. Now, see, sneaker-wise, those look better. I think he might. We might be. We need to go class this up a little bit. Okay, finger gloves. Now that could be a look. I throw so many of these Pokeballs. I gotta have like a little bit of spin on it, so I want the good fingerprint on Pokeball action. Now, can you save an outfit? Really? Does he have by default the most masculine satchel? Because I don't know if we're going to get much better than that. Oh boy. You wear the short shorts and then you put on the socks, right? Shoe-wise. All right, let's look at those boots. Now, if you were going for the trench coat look, this might be the way to go. But you see, might have a tough time getting the stuff to really match. Gotta buy everything in like different stores. Ooh, it's like a spider web. Lacy ribbon socks? Come on. Okay, spiderweb square patchel. In black. I don't know, you guys gonna make fun of me if I have this one? If I really classed it up, would that look good with it? I don't know. It doesn't really look couture enough. Okay, that one's completed, so it has the gold, the crown. There's a star thing in there missing somewhere. Let's go progress the story some. Simply owning a canary plush, and oh my god, I needed to read that. I honestly needed to know what to do with that stuff. I have 2 in my possession. I don't know if it's actually getting me more XP. And looking at my guy's picture here, he does look a little bit different. The hair's reflecting a little bit different in the profile, or with the hat on. Plus move, huh? All right, team meeting. Hey, you ready for the strategy meeting? Let's start. You know, our dining room, guess what? It doubles as TMZ's strategy meeting room. Would you give me a moment before you go in? No problem, what's up? This should do it. Thank you all for waiting. You can come in now. Map? I don't know. Quartosico's thrown their support behind Tawny and Vaughn. Now it's time we start tackling the rogue mega evolution problem in earnest. You know, if this was Xbox, we have to fight the power from inside. We're gonna trick them into hiring us, and then we'll expose them. The patriarchy is bad. So I figured we could use something like this. Flag? It's TMZ's flag, complete with our logo. All right, amazing. With sewing skills like these, you can see why everyone loves Naveen's work, right? Yeah, it looks awesome. This is sort of my thing after all. You know, overthrowing the patriarchy and putting the flag. Not to be a buzzkill or anything, but we should get to the strategy meeting now. I was just going to say that, Lita. You beat me to it. All right, strategy. Win Pokemon fights. Capture Pokemon. Eat pizza. Okay, I hereby call this strategy meeting into order. According to the intel we got from Vinny, rogue mega evolving Pokemon are probably going to appear in 3 locations. And the first one is Ace Mill Park in the Blue District. This one's probably going to be a Slowbro. The second is John Sector 3, where we can expect a Camerupt to be the problem. The third, Magenta Sector 9, is our target. Should be Victory Bell. Notice anything, Naveen? No, nothing in particular. Come on, Naveen. Nothing at all. Go on then. Team leader, step up and explain it for everybody in Naveen's too distracted. The place where the Slowbro is supposed to go rogue in the Blue District isn't far from the Stone Emporium on Vernal. How do they know where any of this stuff's gonna go rogue? How would they know? Oh, I see. If a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon damage the Stone Emporium, we might not be able to shop there anymore. I mean, that's a possibility. Which would mean losing our source of valuable Mega Stones. Yep, what Naveen said. We might want to stop by the Stone Emporium, stock up on the Mega Stones sometime soon. I bet that'd help us with all these rogue Pokemon. What do you think, Vaughn? Pokemon usually... Hold on. Do they usually like stones? That's our takeaway. Oh no! Oh, what's up? I almost missed the start of Kanari's daily stream. Naveen, we're literally in the middle of a strategy meeting. Just watch the archive stream later. Clearly you don't understand. You can't savor being part of the chat when you're watching from the archive. This is getting a little meta, guys. Surely you agree, Vaughn. I guess if the chat is what's, making it entertaining, then you can't take part. I think the participation is part of it. Participation, or maybe just seeing a playthrough. It's one of the two, and maybe some of both. Yeah, totally agree. I guess there's just more to watching a stream than just sitting there looking. Don't let him sidetrack you, Lita. Remember the strategy meeting. I think we should split up and each head to a different Pokemon location. Then Vaughn can circle around and lend us some firepower at each spot. Sound good? Yeah, Vaughn, you do all the work. We're gonna watch a live stream. Then how come? 'Cause he's a super talented trainer. We've all feel better off with him fighting at our sides. I get what Tony's coming from, but that's like a lot of pressure. Are you okay with the plan, Vaughn? Let's give it a try. If so, if you say so, then I guess. Naveen, make sure you pull your weight. Don't just let Vaughn handle everything, got it? No way! What now? Kanari reacted to something I said in chat. Whoa, that's amazing. No, wait, Naveen, we're still in the strategy meeting. Seriously, just watch it in the archive. We've been over this. I couldn't have had that moment in chat just now if I were watching it after. So were you watching during the meeting? Maybe you got a point. Okay, Naveen and Lita, we know what species of Pokemon we're after and where they'll be. And we all should look into Pokemon species that are supposed to rogue mega evolve, so we'll have some solid strategies to deal with them. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, Vaughn, since you'll have 3 targets, let's break this up into 3 missions. Number 1, pacify the rogue mega evolving Pokemon Slowbro at Animal Seal Park in the Blue District. Tani will head to that one first. Slowbro, how bad could it be? It's a Slowbro. Number 2, pacify the rogue mega Camerupt that should be on the rooftop at Johnny Sector 3. I don't know how you. I'll help take that one on this one. Point on this one. A rogue mega Camerupt. Oh, he's watching the stream. And number 3 will be in Magenta Sector 9. Rogue Mega Victreebel. That's Univine. Rogue Mega Evolutions is painful for Pokemon. In their pain, they might end up hurting whoever or whatever's around them. We've got to help everyone we can, Pokemon and people alike. That does it for our strategy meeting. Want to watch the rest of Kanari's stream together, Naveen? No, thank you. I prefer watching Kanari streams on my own, with my pants pulled down, and we don't want to get into details. Yo. A little too much graphic there. Vaughn, I received word from Vinny. So you have committed yourself to saving the Pokemon suffering from Rogue Mega Evolution. If that is the case, you should have this. Feral Gite, one of a variety of mysterious Megastones. If Farragut holding the stone will be able to make it. Do I have a Feral Gart? Do I have a Feral Gart? My main thing is the feral gator, isn't it? With the chomp. The final evolution of the Totodile you received is the Pokemon feral gator. Feral gator is capable of mega evolution if you give it that Ferrogalite to hold. I've noticed more smiling faces here at the hotel since you arrived, Fawn. Mine too. Floette's always smiling, doesn't count. I think this is because you help bring people and Pokemon closer together, even if you don't realize it yourself. But listen well, Vaughn. I gotta know how tall this guy is. 7'5", pretty up there. Yeah, Selena Gomez is getting that stone for sure. People and Pokemon finding a way to live together in the city. It will be the test that decides the future survival of both. That is why we must protect Lumios, Pokemon, and people to bring about a bright future for all. Got a case of yawning here. Kirakuru. Okay, so I think I've got a pretty good starting lineup here on Pokemon. Should be able to handle this. At times you may have several main missions become available at once. You're free to take them on in whichever order you prefer. Let's go with the Slowbro first. Warm up, I guess. You can choose a mission you'd like to tackle from the mission list, then turn on guidance for it if you'd like help reaching your destination. Alright. Oh, no, hold on. Oh, what? Change held item. Okay, here we go. Fergalite. Oh, now I understand. That Gardevoir that came with that Pokemon that was in the check your eShop inbox or something, that probably belonged to that one, and it could mega evolve. And I've got him sitting on the sideline. Ah. Gardevoir holding this will be able to... I probably had access to Mega Evolution in bigger quantities than I realized. And that was the guy with the hat, right? Where is he? Ralts. He held the guard... Okay, hold on. No, he's a Ralts. He's holding Gardelite. Or he was. Gardevoir. Okay, so hold on. Does he evolve into a Gardevoir? His moves were kind of crap. Psychic and Fairy. Don't know. I think we're probably okay. Probably could do to put back the guy I had there. If I can find him. Boyce. I think this is a good lineup. We've got one evolution in here. Another. Selena Gomez can do it. I don't know why I have him holding anything. What's he holding? Oh, a pearl. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we've got 2 Mega Evolves. Yeah, why not? Right, can we teleport from here? All right, which one's what? That's the Slowbro. Hero, I think I found all the grind you're talking about. It's gonna take a lot of fights to get my next trainer's rank match ticket. Are we... this way, maybe? I'm still unblocked from buying the cool duds. This girl will keep denying me. I like that shirt. I got the socks that kind of match the pants. That shirt and pants look. That's cooking. Oh, hey. Look over there. Do you see that mound of dirt? I think a wild Pokemon made its nest there. Problem is, it's preventing anyone from using the Holovator. Did you chase that Pokemon away? I feel a little bad for it, but we don't really have a choice. Unearth the Holovator. Okay, why not? Hero said that the side quests are rewarding. A wild Pokemon has made its nest here. Do you want to battle it and chase it away? Sure. I'll chase it away or I'll battle it. Oh, I've got a big one. Ha. You don't scare me. Dig. You don't scare me at all. Diggers by. Selena Gomez. I need to just capture a picture of the Selena Gomez doing that. A dive ball. Maybe I shouldn't be using those. So that nest belonged to a digger's bye. Huh? That makes sense, actually. A digger's bye probably could dig its way here from a wild zone. Anyway, thanks for sorting that out. Now we can all use the Holovator. Don't worry about digger's bye's hole. I filled it while you were battling. And now you can reach the rooftop too. It's got a great view of the tower. Check it out sometime. Underneath the Holovator. Soft sand. Thank you for the sand. I'm glad it's soft, not coarse. It gets everywhere. Oh. Beat me to it, huh? I think I might have some of those already. Huh. See, you can get a really good view of the tower from up here. Getting a capture here for video. I did see that you have the chance to redeem some of this stuff. Get you. Maybe I needed a flying type. Gotta get more of them, huh? Might be a good time to check in on the research lady. timer ball. And we have, I mean, why not? I think there's a lot of saving. Like every time you capture a Pokemon, the game saves. Does a pretty good job of doing that in the background. Oh, outfit and look. Can we save outfits? Blouson and V-neck set. Confused. Skinny jeans. And we don't even have, I didn't know sunglasses were a possibility. Simple round satchel. Guys, you need a round satchel like that to keep your Switch 2 in. Definitely. Alright, well it says outfit, but I was wondering if you could save a set. Doesn't really look like it. Damn it. Oh, I think it's dawn. I didn't realize how much hate for this game is out there. I know, man. I'm kind of livening up to it as I stream it. In all seriousness, like there doesn't seem to be a lot going on, but the combat can be pretty interesting. And I think PvP could be more engaging than what I think the basic Pokemon combat is like, though I can't actually verify anything there as I haven't played the Pokemon series. So, I mean, I think there's some potential. It seems like they could have picked a bigger area. Like this feels like a city that you would come across in a game, right? Okay, here we go. Time for the big showdown. We don't even know where it'd go. It's so big and it's got big dreams. I want to do something big someday. How do we get a look for a legendary what's a legendary Pokemon? But yeah, people are really coming down on this. But I'm the bad guy for coming down on Silksong, right? And like this is okay to hate because big company behind this, $1 trillion IP, and they squandered all of it. This is the best they can do. I mean, there are some rightful things to get upset about here. I'm not gonna buy it because you're supporting the bare minimum effort. To me, this is about the first Pokemon on this generation. With the Switch 2 being a powerful enough Switch for me to bother getting a Switch. To play the Switch games, right? So to me, there is some intriguing factor that there's a bit of a lure. There's some draw, right? Oh, hey, we got a 4K Pokemon game and you have, active action combat or thereolikes, kind of has some appeal about it. I say there's a lot of... Hero says there's a lot of stuff to do. I'm not sure. Saying a lot of stuff to do. I think you could say there's a lot of stuff to do in Yakuza 0. Compared to this, probably not. I don't see a ton of minigame things happening here and the like. I mean, you can't... There's nothing in this that I've seen that's anything like running your own hooker emporium, whatever they called it. Cabaret. Yeah. Thanks for coming, Vaughn. All right, slow bro, what do you got? Looks like that slow bro there is on the verge of mega evolving. Right, so the hot pink sparkly means mega power is happening. Concentration of mega power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, mega evolution is imminent. I'm ready to handle it. Let's go. Main thing about that mega Slowbro is that it's got a really high defense. So you've got to mega evolve our Pokemon and use plus moves to handle it. Those plus moves help, unless I'm not reading this right, the plus moves seem to help give you the option to mega evolve, like fill that gauge. Visited Grandma in the hospital today. She is on oxygen now and doing a bit better. What's air quality like where you are? The weird thing is, I keep saying that like air quality is the worst around me, and that's not a pollution thing so much as it's like the mixture of whatever else, like the cotton or God, what do you? Oh, gee, not dust so much, but. And not smog, but it's kind of like all the allergy sort of stuff. So like last ranked city, Wichita, for air quality. And it's like, well, why are you saying that when you have smog in other places? But now that you don't really have smog in the US, you have to travel to Mexico City if you want that sweet, sweet smog. I'll go ahead and heal your Pokemon. I don't think anyone's hurt. That was hard. Oh no, he hurt us. Look at that giant shell biting his ass. Mega Slowbro. Use moves as plus moves to increase their strength by draining some power from your Mega Ring. Only moves with a plus mark can be used as plus moves. This is an Elden Ring type boss. During battle, press, so I'm gonna have to walk around it and avoid things. During battle, press plus before choosing. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I did not. Oh, so that's how that works. Okay. Press the actual plus. Okay. While a Pokemon is Mega Evolved, it moves are automatically used as plus. Oh. Okay. Pollution is inescapable. They have found microplastics in our brain stems and umbilical cords of babies. I think they just they label everything as microplastics. What, they're synthetic things everywhere? Microplastics. Does it have much of an effect on us? I mean, anytime anything could be bad, but well, there's no evidence. There's no research suggesting that there's really no evidence. Well, that's anecdotal evidence. We just say there's no evidence. That happened to your dad? Well, that's anecdotal. Really, there's no research indicating. There's always some way to shoot down stuff to keep the money flowing. Takes ages to kill this boss. Well, let's use those plus moves. All right. Don't think we're ready to evolve anybody, so holy up. Tawny's helping? Let's just work on him just a little bit here. Alright, so what's the penalty to a plus move? Alright, so hold on, back to minus. No, oh, that's a forfeit, shoot. Okay, so if I hit plus... Right, no, that means plus is activated, okay. Damn, asshole's inside his cone and everything. Oh, that's taking away from my Mega Evolution. I'm better off getting the Mega Evolution, I think. get out of there. I don't know what he's doing, but he ain't taking a lot of damage. All right, Pikachu, you're up. Grab him. All right, we're gonna Mega Evolve. Do what you got. Do your thing. Do your thing. Where you at? Okay, now we can do it. Okay. Give him the big chomp, man. He's making us slow. Everybody get away. Now, this isn't taking too long. Come on, Selena Gomez. Trying to grab that stone. Oof. I think she's gonna run out of Pokemon here. One more crunch. Try to avoid those. First thing she taught me was dodge, and honestly, that doesn't seem like the first thing you need to know. I'd rather he hits me than my Pokemon. My health auto regenerates. So I am actually gonna have to dodge. Get him! Just keep on him. Shoot. Oh no. Okay, hold on here, guys. Slowbro is just slowpoke inside a conch shell, pretty much. That jerk. Everything went black. I'm trying to get those strikes in. Continue with previous progress. You can carry over the damage you'd already dealt. Yeah, sure. That sounds almost like cheating. Do I have no damage? What about my Pokemon? Hmm. That might be the leg up. Okay, kids, here's the... I don't know how else we'd call it. Yeah, if my guys are healthy and this guy's pretty much broke, then it's sort of like the assist mode, I guess, huh? I didn't really realize. I was curious what that even meant, so I selected it. Knock them out. He's quite a bit faster, isn't he? Of course, I've got my roided out Pikachu. Do I really have to stop running to do any of that? Give him the crunch. Big crunch. One more crunch. Come on. How about a quick slash? That didn't take forever. Am I doing this wrong? That didn't take long. This is no the last judge. Or Lost Lace. Slowbromonite. One of a variety of mysterious megastones. A Slowbro holding this stone will be able to mega evolve during battle. It won't work for a Galarian Slowbro, however. I don't know what that means. Galarian Slowbro. Way to go, Vaughn. Yeah. Slowbronite, huh? If you have a Slowbro holding that, it can Mega Evolve and help us take on rogue Pokemon. He died like a dog. He died like a dog. Let me tell you. Man, too bad you don't have like a heavy orange guy with a comb over thing happening to be the Donald Trump voice in the game. Said you got this like old lady. If you have a Slowbro that hold that, it can Mega Evolve and help us take on rogue. So what happened to that Slowbro? We didn't capture, we just let it die? Like, what are we doing? Selena Gomez and the others did great too. Oh. I'll heal them up. And they're healed. Totally like that. Gotta go help everyone we can, Pokemon and people alike. Good luck with the other Pokemon. Naveen's gonna be like, look, I just want to sew. Can you handle the fight for me? Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon successfully pacified. There are 2 remaining at risk of undergoing Mega Evolution. That dog looks like a logo for a food delivery service that uses, like indentured servants. I mean, freelance gig economy. Oh, see some shinies to pick up. Though, I guess when people are saying shinies, they mean shiny Pokemon, which I'm having trouble kind of getting. All right, that's a ways off. Guess I haven't explored that. Let's start with the cup of coffee, please. Whoa, best viewers, guys. Wow, I need that. So, I read that Charizard is like 5'7". I guess that would be in this posture. not really fully extended standing. But if that's 5'7", we're kind of looking like maybe, I don't even know if the horn thing counts, or is it top of the noggin more? Above the eye? I think our dude's probably rocking about Tom Cruise height. Hey, now this we could take care of. All 4, nice. Good news, a very old problem in game design has finally been solved. Can you guess what it is? Give me a minute to think about that, Atticus. Because some of the stuff I'm thinking of, it's kind of like has been solved. Or have we unsolved it? Let me think. I don't know. You go ahead and tell me. Map rotation stuff? Is it map orientation, maybe? What could it be? Is this stuff not going away? Feels like I've been around this place. No, wrong move. Oh wait, that worked. To my surprise. How's the boss? I took his ass out. There seems to be a way to cheat it. When I got a little careless and got knocked out. My guy blacked out, and it said, "Do you want to resume the fight, or do you want to restart the fight, or continue where you left off?" And I said, "Well, continue where you left off." And it's like the boss, you know, you continue your progress or something. So the issue is, if you are getting owned by the boss, you could, the game's assist mode will pretty much allow you to beat the boss by just continuing. So then I came back in there and my Pokemon were all healed up and ready to go. Which you could also always just kind of hit this screen and then heal them yourself. It won't let you auto heal during the fight, but you can give them items. So there's really not a lot to it. I think the deeper combat's going to be when you're having to deal with, you know, PvP, I would assume. Also learned that these missiles can take this stuff out. So we're going to be able to use that to get some of that sweet stuff for, You know what? What's with the draw distance? How come I can see those people way in the distance now? And earlier I really couldn't. Now those guys are kind of popping up. In that way, it kind of looks more alive than Avowed. Oh, the old grandma's working here. Welcome, I've got all kinds of berries with wondrous effects. I think I'm good, I have berries. When was, I haven't noticed clipping in a while. Like, it seems like they've worked out clipping in games. It was really prominent in like the N64. I feel like there were certainly times where clipping was an issue. Gal wanted me to capture a bunch of these. Right, fine, you're gonna get tackled. So where are you seeing about the clipping being solved? Is that like some announcement? Unreal Engine 5 with no clipping. Unreal Engine 5, let's show off a bunch of features that are just going to sync your frame rate so we'll never turn them on. I need to go to that gate at some point. This way. There's gonna be, wow, lots of shirts around here. Look at that. Is there a lot of shopping to do? Restaurant Lee. Oh, that's a 3-star. Prestigious 3-star restaurant that is renowned for its multi-course meals and hailed as being very much worth a visit. We gotta go inside. In this outfit. Whoa. A little more ornate, yes. We are proud to offer only the best. Welcome to Restaurant Le Wow. Hey, now that would be a name for a restaurant or a bar. Just wow or whoa. Exclamation. Look at this battle surface. This is like something out of this, you know, this looks like they got it out of Yakuza 0. It kind of does, doesn't it? Oh wow, we really dress up here. Look at that dish. Hold on here. How do we... thought we had a camera button. Are we not doing cameras here? Here we go. Is there a zoom? That's some fancy eating right there. It's become less prevalent, but it does still happen. But now they have finally sorted it out, and without relying on AI. I heard about it from Channel 2 Minutes paper. I hadn't heard about that. That's interesting, though. That is some beefy tines on that fork. I have a feeling that you're not going to be able to grab that food very easily. Oh, you can do selfies. I didn't... Hold on. Shoot. Yeah, I'm obviously kind of... Never mind. Yeah, we're dressing up to eat here, man. Hold on, I gotta get a picture of my grandma here. Let's see, what's the... I love how this stuff automatically goes to like your Nintendo app over here, and then you can get like your most 100 recent or whatever, and if something comes up and you're getting more than that, they all save to your micro SD EX card so easily. So like they're already on my phone. How cool is that? They were doing stuff like this with Xbox, but it was such a pain in the ass to bring up and sort through. It was like you had to like download it each one by one eventually. Then we, you know, to keep up with industry standards, we decided, you know, we should have noticed all of this shit. Diatribe. We should have, the writing was on the wall back earlier. What was it? Was it a year ago? It was a little over a year ago, wasn't it? On Xbox, where they said, oh, we're getting rid of all that like cloud saving stuff. We're in the sense that you're after 30 days, your cloud save stuff's going to get erased automatically. We're not saving your amazing clip from Overwatch from 3 years ago. Screw that. You can't show that to people in your profile anymore. Save it now, download to your stuff. Your cloud sharing stuff is going to go away after 30 days. When Microsoft pulled that shit, that was the beginning of the end. After that, it was, let's just nonchalantly, without warning, close down the shop so you can't buy Xbox branded shirts and stuff. Let's close down the video on demand service. Get out of that entirely when we could have been at the forefront of it. Imagine if you actually had streaming video in 2005 corresponding with like the launch of the 360, when Xbox Live was really at its peak. Or even a little before that. If you could go 2007 with the launch of the Halo 3. Okay, Halo 3 on the 360. Before Netflix is doing it. Even if it was 480i, if it was streaming, whatever. If you had that included with the service, oh man, they could have been... That's the problem with Microsoft. They had so many things where if they just had better leadership, it's like, we have this character in a game with the best voice ever, Cortana, and she's kind of like a virtual assistant, but let's let Apple do Siri first, and then we'll hop on board. And then, well, okay, hold on. We don't even make a phone anymore, so screw that. Let's get rid of that app also. Now they've just released their, ROG Ally X thing that doesn't actually have a games library. It has your PC game library. So it's a super expensive handheld that does not have any games because it has PC games. So you buy that for what? It's like, oh, but it's more powerful than the Switch. The Switch 2 at least has games. I just don't understand what they're doing over there. Their strategy is playing with other people's money and putting the company out of business, I swear. When Microsoft said no more long-term saved video on your Xbox, even though you're paying for it, now it's going to erase after 30 days. That was the beginning of the end, guys. It was. Been a few years. We'll finally see it used in game. Some people are already joking that might... Oh, man. Well, do you think that's... I think GTA 6 is going to not have noticeable clipping to begin with. So I wouldn't think that that would lead to a delay. Where's this Mega Evolve? It says district, right? But do you really get like a cultural flavor of anything happening here? Hold on, let's activate this gal. Yeah, approach small ethnic girls in the park. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, look, these kids are battling. Hold on. What? I've got the Switch 2 edition. Shouldn't they have Switch 2s? I guess it makes sense, you know, kids aren't going to be able to afford the Switch 2, so they've got this. Kind of makes sense. Maybe they're looking for an excuse to delay GTA 6, right? You gotta have an excuse, and this is a good opportunity. Want to know what I think the strongest and absolute best Pokemon in the world is? Kakuna. I have one of those. I'm training up the best team of Kakuna the world's ever seen. So, will you battle me, please? Kid. Sure. Let me know when you're ready to battle, okay? Unfortunately, I think a lot of the battles just kind of come down to, do you have a higher level thing than they do? Like, I'm not really having to work out any real strategy in most of this. Okay, swap to a thing that will have like a bit of an advantage, but higher level crushes, you know? All right, girl. Can't wait to show you my amazing Akuna. Are you ready to battle? How bad could it be? Thanks. You're gonna be so jealous of my Kakuna. Did I say Akuma? And then, okay, Kakuna. Okay. You are challenged by Monty, the grade school. Is that a big Kakuna? Go, boys! What do you got? Maybe that's a little bigger than normal. Oh, wow, level 8. Oh, here comes the tackle. Yep, I'm jealous. You got me. Another Kakuna. Yep. Uh-huh. Maybe I should have done this quest a lot sooner. The quest did not scale with the player, did it? Are you done? Alright, so you kind of lied. Oh, no. I showed off my Kakuna and I still lost. You know what I think is the best Pokemon? The one that's inside a cocoon. Wow, you're real strong. My Kakuna must have learned a lot from that battle. Oh, I hope they didn't get too many XP points, though. Because then it'll transform and not be a Kakuna anymore, huh? Oh no, my Kakuna evolved into Beedrill. At this rate, I won't have a team of the strongest Kakuna. I'll just have a team of Beedrill, and who wants that, right? Like, isn't this considered an upgrade? Like, I guess that's fine though. Bug Pokemon evolve super early. There's no helping it. Beedrill, Kakuna, yeah. Her name's Monty, and I have to save that because my dad's name's Monty. It's spelt the same minus an E. But when he orders something somewhere, they write it down all kinds of different ways. It just means I need to treasure the brief time I get to spend with my lovely Kakuna. When I picked up this game at GameStop, they're like, hey, you got a phone number, whatever, and they're like, how do you pronounce that? I'm like, Vaughn. And they're like, oh, because it comes out Vaughan. Like, are people just getting dumber? Don't you run across people with that last name? It's not that uncommon of a last name. Maybe it's getting to be. Maybe Gonzalez is the new Jones. I don't know. It just means I need to treasure the brief time I get to spend with my lovely Kakuna. Oh no. Pokemon don't usually evolve on their own. What? You have to view your party Pokemon and select Evolve to trigger their evolution? Are you saying my Kakuna are extra special then? Wow, I'm happy to hear that. You know, I love Kakuna, but Beedrill are cool too, aren't they? How am I supposed to choose? The Kakuna Master. Hey, you want some silver powder? Hey, thanks for showing me that. I'll give you some of this silver. Like, I got fine sand from one of these quests. Should have named your Kakuna the Coon. Oh, it's not too late to do that. Actually, if you change the nickname, the problem is you kind of have a problem of it evolving. Crap. I think the nickname sticks with it, because I think that was Selena Gomez before I evolved it and stuff. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, there's something really sticky about your virtual keyboard. It kind of wants to move ahead. Shoot. Kakuna Matata. Okay, we can do that. If I can push the right buttons. Oh. I'm gonna have nightmares about this. Because it's like the confirm and the reverse are different than Xbox. Right, I'm gonna look at this. Hit the buttons. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Matata. No room. If I could figure out how to do this part now. Hold on. That's as close as we can get. No big evolutions happening here. Came up with some new research. Check the list. Yeah, that's what I've been meaning to do here. Give you 5 rewards for getting all the way to 14. Giga Drain. I'm still having a hard time finding these CDs. Where are these? It's like not everybody can use this stuff. A Thunder Punch. Oh. Pikachu could maybe use that. Okay, let's see. Nice. Light. It means no evolving for the rest of your days. It's our problem 3 free philosophy. Kakuna Matata. And then instead of actually singing and dancing, they just kind of all just are straight jacketed. Shadow Claw, that looked good. Let's look and see what we can do move-wise here. 65. Man, I don't know if leader's worth it. Water Pulse, 60. Nah, just gonna stick with that. What about you? 65, 40, 60. Slash would be good. Protect. The user takes on protective stance that prevents incoming attacks from landing. But then, if you're in Protect, do you not do the thing? Like, I don't understand it. How high do the levels go? Because I think maybe once you max out your levels, that's when you want to start doing the PvP. Shadow Claw looks good. User attacks by slashing with a sharp claw. I think somebody else has that Shadow Claw. See what his moves. 65, 70, 70. I mean, we're all probably okay. He's dark. Can Dark and Ghost maybe fit for him? $80. Wow. Brutal Swing. Alright, so cooldown of 12. Yeah, I don't know, man. You get 2 of those in. That's a little too long of a cooldown. Let's go battle. Kuna Matata. Those little trash guys always hanging out. What do we got here? Now, where do I get that shirt that these guys are wearing? That's the streamer girl, isn't it? Is that, God, the one Naveen was going on about? Salitri or something? Well, if it ain't the new Hotel Z, kid, you're quite the hot topic these days. I'm a hot topic? Everyone's talking about the trainers who shot up the ranks in the flesh. I hear this stuff because I see it myself, you see. So tell me, what's a trainer like yourself doing in a place like this? We're going to be tinkering with the scaffolding. So can I ask you to make the MIG lighting and bolt? It's about to get dangerous here. There's a dangerous Pokemon up there, man. Dangerous? Thanks, kid, but in our line of work, we're a hair away from danger every day. My osteoporosis is really sinking in. I used to be 6 feet tall. Can you believe that, kid? I don't get like getting rough with folks, but we've got a job to do. If you're gonna get in our way, I'll get one of these fellas to battle you. Guillermo, people confuse me with Benicio del Toro. Do they? I don't know. Man, who fell off looks-wise more than Benicio del Toro? Do you remember the way he looked in his like first role in a James Bond movie? It looked like he was gonna be like the prime dashing dude to come, and then the next time you see him is what? Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. He was in License to Kill. A scary, intimidating villain without a, you know, overtly Bond thing like the diamonds are encrusted in my face. I have a hook hand. My teeth are shiny. You know, nothing like that. All right, I'll battle you. If I win, I get one of those guys' tank tops. Feeling like a big shot after you rise in the ranks, huh, kid? All right, let's show this kid who's boss, you know? You're challenged by Tony of Dynam. Oh, that is the streamer. It's part of the clan, huh? The fan club, Dynamo. It's all coming together now. Tell me you can buy that shirt and equip it. Go, boys. I need to beat this girl while wearing her shirt, you know? All right, boys taking care of some shit. Tony of Dynamo sent out Numenal. Am I gonna get a strike in? What are we doing? I mean, I'm one rank higher, but yet really jacking them up. One level higher, but yeah. No wonder everyone's talking about you. Sorry, boss. I lost. Not bad, kid. I can see how you managed to leap up in the ranks now. Haven't you already said that? What the hell is that thing? A minnow? I don't even know, man. They might have ran out of good Pokemon design at some point. Maybe somebody died, and then they were like, oh, crap. What do we do now? Right? Here, let me heal your Pokemon. I apologize for challenging you under the blue like that. Can I get one of those shirts? You beat us fair and square, so we'll get out of your hair. Alright, crew, let's clear out for a bit. Okay, so like, see, I could see this in another company making this game would allow you to join their faction. You wouldn't be stuck with TMZ the whole time, that you'd like actually be able to join these other groups. Hey, I'm here. I guess the Pokemon that's set up, the Rogue Mega Evolve, must be up above us, huh? Hold up. Are we gonna climb this? Oh, it's dangerous. Look at that incredibly sturdy ladder. Guess we gotta. After all, there's Rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon up there that needs our help. Go on, Vaughn. Climb up. You go first. I'm gonna stay down here and help, you know, give moral support. Being a girl and all. being a girl is like, you have the passive ability to take credit for stuff you didn't do, right? Like, my mom's always pulling that sort of stuff. Like, oh, we need to paint the ceiling. And then I paint the ceiling for her, right? But it's a we thing. All right, let's clear the landing just a little. Oh, wrong dude. All right, you wait up. What do we got over here? And I seem to be... Night's falling. Oh, shoot. Okay. Thing does not give a lot of heads up on the night falling. It's going to happen any second. Let's encounter. How tall is Von Fry? 5'10". And a rather fat-looking 157 at the moment. Oh, man, it'd be great to get down to like 145 just to kind of get the cheeks musculature going. I need to do more like neck exercises specifically. If you get the neck kind of beefed out, it can help with the whole face, I feel like. But I've been streaming, you know, for months now, and that's really, you know, taken over my workout time. So, who thought that scaffolding was a good idea? Do you think we're really find a Pokemon about to Rogue Mega Evolve up on this random rooftop? Are you not looking at it right now, Lita? Oh, right. Yeah, that. Wait, there's a camera up, and it's really here. How did she miss that? I don't know what 98 kg is. Like, kilogram. I don't know how that equates, but yeah, if I could get down to 145, I'd still look pretty masculine and muscular combined. I do not want to see what happens if we get knocked off the roof by an attack. Well, you're not going to be alive to see what happens. But I guess it should be fine, huh? Our Rotom phones will always save us. Yay. We can trust the technology. All right, let's save the camera up. I'll give it all Okay, she says save. Now let's keep a close eye on what happens here after we beat this thing. I do like how I have a buddy in on the fight with me. I think that's neat. The concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. I'm ready to handle it. By the way, I watched Urban Legend Bloody Mary, the third and straight-to-video entry in the Urban Legends. Not good. It's from 2005. Now, the thing about straight-to-video in 2005 is okay, so it is produced by Sony. Effectively, it's a little higher scale for a straight-to-video than you would get if, say, it was straight-to-video 2013 or something. Okay, when everybody with a camera was around thinking they were making a movie, right? So all right, we're just gonna get our evolves up. All right, I would like to juke and you attack. Come on. It's a little strange that the guys don't keep attacking until you give other orders. It's like, I feel like we worked that out in previous RPGs, right? Can you do something with that? Cool. All right, let's bring out this pup. Oh, this could take a while. See if this guy's any better. Oh, actually, it has a Mega evolved. Oh, let's get out of there. Oh, shoot. Rest up slightly here and let's go. Oh, is he gonna swap? Okay, why isn't he doing his thing? What's going on here? What's with the bubbles? £216. See, the heaviest I've been is like 165 pounds. And I look really fat in the face if I get to 160. I'm 157 right now, and I can definitely see it when I make thumbnails. I'm like, oh, I look that bad. The lens on this camera doesn't help. It's kind of a... I don't know all the terms, but it has an effect of making your face look a little wider than just strictly like looking in the mirror, I think. But it does a really good job with depth and things, so it looks cool. It generally looks good on video, but you know, it's one of those the camera adds 10 pounds type lenses. It definitely has that kind of look about it. All right, we're having trouble here. Quit looking at me. I've given you an order. Go out there and do some shit. These guys drop in and they're just kind of like, huh? Okay, let's get some healing going. Transform, go. Get some shit in, chomp them. Chomp, get him. She out of Pokemon. He's got like bubbles around us, preventing us from doing stuff, transforming or something. I'm glad that's not hurting me on contact like Silk Song. Alright, Pikachu, let's see what you got. Anything? Nope, Pikachu's moves are weak. Alright, let's give you a plus quick attack. He flinched. Selena Gomez does have, I think, a move increase. Yeah, like I need to look again, but I think I upgraded the moves. These guys are kind of hurt. You know, I'm not even sure that's doing damage. If it's a plus, it'll do damage, but that's about it. Let's see. Can't... Guess you're kind of limited when you're in battle, huh? Can't really look at the moves right now, I guess. But somebody's got to be evolved in order to do the damage at all to this guy. Oh, really hurt. Smashing the boulder gives you mega stuff. Does it? Please, just finish him. Chomp. Crunch. Slash. Bubble jet. There we go. I think I did change his moves around. Not a hard fight, but he was taking out some of my guys in a way where I had to move things around. One of the variety of mysterious zones, a camera. So what happened to him? We saved him? I didn't see any saving happen there. Did you guys watch any saving? Where did the camera up to go? Phew, looks like it's over. Hey, you really are kind of like a secret weapon. Now I get why what Tawny's been saying. Your Pokemon were great out there, especially your partner, Selena Gomez. I'll heal up your Pokemon, lead it to the rescue. But this wasn't the last case of Mega Rogue evolution we need to deal with. Please help the remaining Pokemon, Vaughn. Okay, where's the camera upped? Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon successfully pacified. There is just one remaining Pokemon at risk of undergoing. So where is it? See? Oh, the slime thing? Wait a minute. Remember how we had a green slime that was watching us, and now we have a dog? Was that green slime the earlier version, and then it evolved and became the dog? The dog's collar? Maybe the collar wears the dog? Is that a possibility? All right, camera up. You are right here. I think we killed you, but the game says pacified. Use our phones. Really? When could he fly? Okay. That might be kind of hard to reach. Oh, we've got a side quest. I'm an Uber driver, but this guy won't get out of the way. I'm mad. I challenge you, car. Blake, I have a coca puff on my face. Yeah, kind of does. She was never that hot. Like, I'm sorry. Blake Lively at best was kind of like, oh, all right. I mean, and by virtue of kind of being tall, therefore thin, easier. Not this Crespin again. It's always blocking my taxi. Gee. Why are you trying to fight my taxi? Go battle other Pokemon like everyone else does. You're a trainer, right? Do you think you could battle this feisty Crespin? A Pokemon versus taxi battle seems like it would end badly for both sides. Gee. Am I gonna get a bag of sand for this? I don't remember this guy flying until just now. That's the thing that's surprising me. Alright, sorry little guy, I'll give you a battle. Spin, spin! Okay, is it just Pikachu who can only say Pika? Oh, hold on. It doesn't say Pikachu. It goes Pika Pika, doesn't it? Like pizza pizza. You got into a battle with the wild Chespin. Go, boys! Or is it Bois? Whoa. He's a little eager munchkin. And now you're down. Looks like Chespin isn't admitting defeat. Chia! Oh, he's about to show me. Or not. Go, boys! You're still out here. I don't know why I have to say go. I'm walking around with the guy already out, aren't I? Here, okay, you're gonna battle. Get back in here. I gotta throw the ball now. Looks like Chespin still wants to battle. Chia! What has it gotten into this guy? Am I supposed to capture him? Oh, he's got like super capture resist, doesn't he? Maybe we're on loop here. Still wants to battle even more. Slow down, Chespin. You're going too hard. Honestly, the way you get stronger is by working with a trainer, not fighting one, right? I don't know. I haven't trained the Pokemon. I kind of just battle them. And we call it training, I guess. I'm the one battling the Pokemon. I call myself a trainer because I do that. I guess it's they didn't use fight promoter in the slang back in 97, right? See, even this nice trainer says so. Wouldn't you rather go with him, Chespin? Chia! He's really eager to fight. Maybe I could use him. Good for you. Now you can have this trainer help you get really strong. Chia! You obtain Chespin. I think that, I have a dilemma though. The stuff you acquire could probably scale with you. I don't have a lot of reason to use Chespin. He's probably gonna be like level 8. One last thing for me before you go. Remember this, Chespin. Taxis are for riding, not for battling. Do we have taxi drivers this nice? They have a vest, they have like a badge. Nicey Chespin. Well, at least we got candy for our troubles. Yep, of course you got more research for me. See if I can just jump down on this. Ooh, look at all that. You know what I feel like when I'm climbing these like lifts and stuff? It feels kind of like the world view thing in Street Fighter, the world tour in Street Fighter 6. I never understood why people, especially celebs with really obnoxious moles or birthmarks, don't get them. I think it's because it's part of their look. Like, oh, well now people, oh my god. We may have ourselves a problem. We got a big boy up here. Ah, fine, whatever. What, hold on, what level's that guy? 41? Am I not getting... Okay, I may have to go up there. Slash! Night slash! Dude's got some heat on him. Oh, come on, don't go after the guy that's still up. Did he heal? I think he did. This Pidgeot, I don't even know if I even want this guy. Forget him. Oh, that was my chance to grab that too. Yeah, like, okay, in the case of Blake Lively, it's kind of like, what can you do? Now, look, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Didn't he have, like, a mole, like, back here? Like, pre-Terminator? Maybe even before Conan the Barbarian. I think he had, like, this mole thing back here. And he had a gap in the front teeth. Up until maybe, like, Kindergarten Cop. There was, like, a tooth gap thing happening. I think you can see it in Predator. So I think that some of that stuff they take out, but most of them don't. I think a lot of them are really concerned about removing anything because they don't want to be like Jennifer Grey. Like once she gets the nose done, people are like, who are you? Right? And then she's not in movies. So imperfections are fetishized in the woke era. Maybe not. Maybe not like that, but yeah, I think there is something going on, but let's head over here, get ourselves, what rest it up, and then battle. Bonsoir, yes. I hate my life. That's why my eyes are kind of half open. The women working in the Pokemon Center are like the least excited in the entire city. Everybody else smiling, happy, whatever. But the ones in the Poke Center, they've seen enough shit, right? I've got all these dive ball, net ball. I don't really know the specifics. Let's catch one of those. I don't think I have one. Fairy type. Oh, I can grab that stuff later. Look at this. Whoa. Whoa, look at the obstacle course, guys. Ugh. Signage. Where was this always here, or did this just spring up? I guess if activities are constantly evolving in the city, then it can be big enough. It's just feels like you cover the ground pretty quick. Like you had more city to explore in something like Mirror's Edge. I mean, it's been a while since I've done it, but a Mirror's Edge speedrun isn't necessarily out of the cards. No. Oh, now it feels like he hits the ground and then pops up just a little bit for the phone to rescue him. That's what it feels like. Can a crunch do that? Oh, I didn't even realize. Alright, we can start the fight with this guy. I never weighed enough. I mean, at my peak fitness, I probably weighed like 129. Now I know that they've been getting a lot of little guys in there. I mean, I used to not much watch WWF because it seemed like people were smaller than in WWE or WCW. But now you look at you look back at the clips, and it's like the best wrestlers were kind of like such stuck in the undercard, uninvolved with the NWO. And then the NWO guys would just kind of all have one move. Like, I was just kind of like rush the ring, hit everyone over the head, and then that's pretty much it. And then we'll, oh, it's interference, blow the whistle, ring the bell. What? Not a whole lot happens. Wrestling move-wise, you might see a suplex here. There'd be a body slam. Realistically, the high-flying stuff, now everybody doesn't do any of the slamming. Now it's all about slamming yourself. Jump off something and do a flip. Do a moonsault. Like, that's kind of the move stuff nowadays, isn't it? By smaller guys, generally. Actually, most of the moveset today is pick up a microphone, talk trash to the other guy who sits there patiently and listens every single time. And then it's his turn to say something about your wife. And it's like, what, how is this storytelling? We know what all's going to happen. We know the outcomes. There isn't that much variety. It's something that I think we've seen all of or the best of, so, move on to something else. Oh, how lucky are us that this Victabel decided to show up in this courtyard. We may be able to take care of things before anyone even notices. If David Arquette and douchebag Logan Paul can do it, Shirley Von Fry could have. Douchebag Logan Paul's like 6'3". David Arquette. Did you see that documentary? I think I caught it on Hulu sometime. It's like You Can't Kill David Arquette. and it was about him like getting back into wrestling. And the most telling thing of it is that his current wife looks like what Courtney Cox used to look like. Like he has a type, and his type is Courtney Cox from around Scream 2 or 3 or something like that. That's his type. So, yeah, I found that kind of weird. But he can do some moves. He ended up learning how to wrestle well after he should have known how to be holding the belt. Logan Paul, though, is probably actually the best wrestler WWE has. He can do, like, his first match was what, against Roman Reigns? And was doing all the amazing shit. The buckshot lariat, just doing all this amazing stuff. And he's big and strong enough looking that all of his stuff looks like it has impact. And he can get heat. People hate him. Like, I mean, he's like a golden gift wrapped up and given to WWE. And what they're doing with him, I don't know. I think they're afraid to elevate him to really put a major belt on him. And being that there's really only one major belt, to make him the WWE champ would just fly in the face of all these guys worked hard for 25 years and they put in the work and they're not just getting stuck in they're probably concerned of a revolt. They should be more concerned about just a mass walkout, being the fact that this TKO thing has elevated it to this degree that it's such a huge brand. And yet these people are working for peanuts and they're driving themselves to and from each arena each night. Now, they spend a lot less time on the road because there aren't a lot of these dark matches happening, these house shows. But they're certainly not getting the WNBA treatment even. They don't get flown out private to stuff. Now they have more shows they got to do. They don't get the NFL treatment. They're not even really loaded up on the bus traveling together so much. Maybe it's only the top guys will actually get to fly private somewhere, right? So, I mean, because look, realistically, we know their names more than they're paid, right? Like a guy sitting, there are some scrubs in the NBA making, entire roster for AEW, WWE combined, doing way the hell less. And Paul George, okay? Paul George is probably pulling in so much money, he just doesn't even care about playing the basketball, right? But these guys got to bust their ass and they're getting injured. But it's sold to the public in a way that you're not supposed to care because wrestling's fake, so therefore they're not really injured. Whereas these guys are actually popping more pills than any of the pro athletes. There should be a collective bargaining agreement, lockout, walkout, whatever, revolt. How can the company be making billions of dollars, and then these guys can't even get like, a couple million a year? It seems like they should all be getting paid 10 times more. How can somebody like Charlotte Flair be as well known as she is and really not be pulling in money on a personal level? It just doesn't make a ton of sense there. Logan Paul doesn't need this. He makes more money than all the wrestlers by just having videos already uploaded to the internet, right? So, and then if the platform of being the pro wrestler is so you can be the movie star, those days are over. Look at all the shit John Cena has to do just to struggle. He's got shit coming out straight to video with like Allison Brie. Doesn't even get to theaters, right? Oh, your vacation friends. All these like little things. Oh, okay, fine. We'll give you a show on HBO Max. Not a lot of room in acting. And the people that used to be able to choose their projects are now just going, oh yeah, okay, sure, whatever you got for me. Put me in the next Star Wars dribble thing. The Grogu and the Mando. Yeah, sure. I need a paycheck. Shit's drying up. There's not those DVD sales coming in anymore. So, Logan Paul, yeah. I think he's probably is actually their best guy because mic skill wise, if that even matters that much, it shouldn't. But there is a hate you can get for Logan Paul, right? That I don't think the other wrestlers have curried over from non-wrestling exploits. I think Logan Paul, they should move him up, but they're just afraid to because it's going to make all the other wrestlers pissy when they should be upset already for real world reasons, right? That poor Victor Bell has been hovering there for 10 minutes. Sorry. Has it really been 10 minutes? Rogue Mega Evolution is like something out of a nightmare. Pokemon Mega Evolving with no trainer and simply suffering. I'll help you take care of this. Oh, so it's fun in games if I'm the one Mega Evolving. It's like Cockfight. If there's people chanting it on, then that's fun and you can bet on it. But if it's out in the wild, it's bad. Like, I don't know about that, Naveen. Concentration Mega Power in your vicinity is rising rapidly. Warning, Rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. Okay, it's a pitcher plant. What all can it do, right? Shouldn't be a problem. Now, any of these people in TMZ have any cool Pokemon, or they just have a bunch of little dorks? Whoa! He's a big boy. Oh, what the shit? Wait a minute. Did me sitting there talking run out my, all my built up Mega power? It might had. Oh, the Iron Tail's viable here. Iron Tail's so good. You just punted Pikachu. Pikachu's really only got one move that's going to work. I don't know what that's about to do. We want to avoid some stuff. Sub you out. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, transform it. Transform, please. Give him a good chomp for me. Bite down hard. Give him hell. You guys got quite a bit of health on. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Quit walking back here into the puddle of shit. You know what this kind of reminds me of? This looks a little bit like Psychonauts with this stuff happening right here. It just kind of gives me Psychonaut vibe. Alright, let's get some slashes in, buddy. Give him some Night Slash. I need to get some ice cream and watch like some more horror tonight. Just, I don't know, I'm on a bit of a horror kick right now. There's that thing with Dakota Fanning that's on Paramount Plus. I'm sure it's not great, but I don't know. Something to talk about, right? Quit walking in the shit, buddy. I don't want you walking in that. You moron. I need Naveen to mega pro whatever. Oh damn. Okay, hold on here. No, I don't think you can just throw shit at him. I don't think you can do that. No, it's not even an option. Can't even pull out a Pokeball. But I get their stones afterwards. Alright, here we go. We're ready. Face him and do this. Why are you coming into the battle facing me? Knock him off. Oh shoot, I'm so close to going down. Naveen, are you helping? Look, I want you to do stuff, and then I run away from this. Like, why can't we manage that? The Pokemon are dumb. That's why they need trainers. They keep walking into the pile of purple dew. Imagine if this bastard replenishes itself. Some of them seem to do that. I'm not looking, and then all of a sudden their health is up. A Victreebelite. Victreebel. Victreebel will evolve that. Oh, let me heal your Pokemon. There you go. Just a little the top. Salt Bay, you know, that like off the... Remember that guy? Heard he had some scandal, got in a fight at a restaurant or something, or he went to a restaurant and like demanded special treatment. You know, that never goes well. Almost all versions of Pokemon have PvP, right? I think so. There is some... Do we need to see some PvP? Winnabelle. Okay, hold on. Winnabelle can evolve Winnabelle into... I was hitting A instead of reading. Using a leaf stone. But that aside, why do Mega Stones appear when we pacify rogue Pokemon? What could it mean? We're killing them and we're taking the stone off their corpse. Perhaps we could learn something about Mega Stones if we ask easy. You've calmed all the rogue Pokemon, right? I'll head back to Hotel Z first in that case. Everyone has one defense and no mercy. Wrestling games have a problem. Everybody has one defense and no mercy. I haven't played a wrestling game since WCW versus NWO Revenge. One of the best-selling games on the N64. Well, it's like one of the 5 best-selling games. I shit you not. But that's the only wrestling I've played. Just being real with you. Base stats and No Mercy can be 5, but nobody has more than 3. I don't have any idea what the hell we're talking about. Have you found any rare candies? No, I find small candies like on the ground. I'm not eating them. I guess Pokemon will eat shit that's found on the ground. I don't know. There's no Akuma that hurts wrestling games. Oh, if you added Akuma, then everybody'd be playing, huh? Shit. Don't give Street Fighter any ideas. You know, it's almost surprising. Have they not done more of AEW? Was it AEW that was in with City of the Wolves? Or was that WWE? But AEW had this game and it like bombed. But if they kept updating it instead of you having to buy a new WWE 2K whatever, if they just AEW just simply updated their roster for free or something, or had, you know, if the DLC made it worthwhile, they probably could have actually turned the tide to some degree. The people would have found that their model of video game would have been less greedy on the players, and people might have gone to their game. But instead, I think their game straight died, and each year we have a new $80, $100 version of WWE, right? So I just don't even want to bother with it, really. It's like Madden, the Madden of fighting games, just about, right? New one every year, same crap. Everybody complains. What's Akuma? Akuma is this guy with anger management issues and red hair, but now he looks like a gnome in Street Fighter. Whereas there's no remaining Pokemon at risk undergoing that Mega Evolution. Nice. There, now we had the green slime watching us, and now we have the dog. I think that's the same thing. I think the green slime became the dog. Something is going on. Maybe that dog is behind it. The dog brought me to that evolution, right? So a new day is dawning. Just check in with AZ. There's no difference between who you pick in WWE 2K. Well, WWE versus NWO Revenge, it didn't make a whole lot of difference either. There were some moves that were really good at concussing somebody. There were certain, you know, they would eventually go down, kind of regardless. Everybody kind of had the same, let's wrap up, and then I think you push the button faster than your buddy. I made my way through the game, no problem, but the 50 Battle Royale thing was kind of fun. You didn't have more than 4 guys in the ring at a time. There wasn't really that much variety in the game. It just handled things in a way that it was pretty easy to pick up and play, almost like a Mario Party to some degree. Everybody could kind of get in on it. Can Heracross grab you and fly? Yeah, I don't think so. I just learned that asshole could fly, man. There was some of this goo on the wall here that was up pretty high. I don't know if we have any around, but let's actually check. I think I've changed the moves to the best stuff. Yeah, he has, like, you know, stronger shit out here. This guy is not going up in rank fast. But I do think that if we found a damn stone for him, he could really kick some ass, right? Or is he going to have to be evolved beyond a Pikachu? I'd like him to stay Pikachu for the cuteness, right? Now, I don't know of any way to make him fly. Oh, wait a minute. What? Z. What the? He's glowing? It looks as if it wants to battle with you. Z. HD. 4K. Or as Candace Owens says, 5K. Go, boys. What is happening here? If we keep walking, does that avoid the attack? Get out of there. See, I think it still takes that damage, even though it kind of looks like you're avoiding stuff. Purple haze coming all over. It's probably gonna miss with that. Yep, even though he's kind of walking, it's still... Tackle him quick. Almost 30 years later, and Pikachu is still the face of Pokemon. Well, once you're the face, it's hard not to be the face. Right? That said, they're adding Alex, who they tried to make the face of Street Fighter 3. He's coming back. Zygarde has something in its mouth. Use Zygarde with prescription medication. He had a pebble. Okay, game. I received a pebble. Awesome. An ordinary pebble entrusted to you by the Pokemon. It is completely unremarkable. Wow. That's why. I'm gonna have to take that to the lab, aren't I? So, you're the one. The Pokemon trainer that earned the attention of Zygarde. Who are you? I beg your pardon? Hold on, should this be Donald Trump? Or is this a woman? What are we about to find out here? I beg your pardon. Allow me to properly explain. I am called L. This is Zygarde, a Pokemon that defends the order of all things, great and small. Z. Surely you sense it as well, the disturbance that threatens order in Lumios. Mega crystals are erupting all over the city, great city. This strange force, Mega Power, has emerged, and wild Pokemon are succumbing to rogue Mega Evolution. He's like, shut both eyes? Okay, I'm looking now, right? Quattro Spanish? Quattro 4 for Spanish. Yes. How did Quattro come up? What are we doing there? I'm gonna say it. I think Pokemon games are better in 2D. I think a lot of people have said that. But I'm like, you know, this is the new one. It's more powerful. Let's give it a try, okay? But I mean, you kind of had like a Legend of Zelda Link to the Past view, and you walked around, but you had a lot of places you could go, and you probably had to go to environments to find it's a fire Pokemon. Go to the volcano. I'm imagining that's how that worked, right? Here it's kind of like go to the park, find any Pokemon. Where are they? They're in the park somewhere. They're wild, but they're in the park. You know, there's not a lot of imagination to that. They're kind of like, are people tired of going to the volcano for 30 years? Can we just put all the Pokemon in one place for them? So you get kind of a mixed bag result, don't you? Are you prepared to defend the Order in Lumios? Can you face this task and not falter? Yes, I can. I have 2 Mega Evolutions. I should be alright. A good reply. I see now that Zygarde took notice of your efforts and to help you, rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. And now that you two have battled, it appears Zygarde has decided it's chosen you. Meanwhile, I have a serial killer to find. He has this thing called the Death Note. One of the best notes ever made. Do you understand the meaning of this? It's an anime from 2006. You must become a Pokemon trainer worthy of standing at Zygarde's side. Oh my god, I just saw the green butthole on that thing. And I can't not see that. There was a concerted effort to give that thing a green butthole. I know who owns this place, that 3,000-year-old man. He will face his sins, but that can wait for another time. Oh! AZ has a beef with this guy. He's responsible for my gimped eye that I keep shut. If you'll excuse me. Jeez. These anniversary never end. Nintendo is 100 years old. Stop with the 30. They're over 100 years old. There's 1800 something. Are they 130 years old or? I mean, there's always an excuse for an anniversary, right? When you have enough IPs knocking around, and then all these stupid you know, now that it's been 8 years since the Rise of Skywalker, it's like shit's sake. You know, like they'll say stuff like that, right? It's not like the 3D Pokemon is novel. We had it in 3D on GameCube. Did ya? Was Pokemon Stadium, that was an N64 thing. Was that just the fighting and not so much the poking of the Mon? It was just the challenging? Like, I don't know. Welcome back. I think sometimes they put a name out there like that, and it's like, oh, well, that's not a real one. That's Pokemon Stadium. This isn't a real one. This is Pokemon Legends. Where's AZ? He's off having a look at the tower. I mean, he could have just gone up to the roof to see it instead of going up close. Oh well. Anyway, great job on your missions. Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon really put up a fight, huh? Not to mention, he had to take them all on thanks to Tawny. What? What? It's a bit vexing, but we can't effectively handle Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon unless we have Mega Evolved Pokemon ourselves. True, but it is what it is. Mega Evolved Pokemon are our best bet for helping those that go rogue. So let's get ready by stocking up on Mega Stones. I'll handle all of this Pokemon stuff, Naveen. I bet you've seen a lot more I bet you're a lot more familiar with the Pokemon here in Lumios than we are. Okay, so I'll handle this. I bet you're more familiar. What? I guess my job will be to just make sure that you two slackers actually do their share of work. Everyone's doing their part. That's right here. This right here is what makes TMZ so great. You think so? Seems to me like we're just making more work for Vaughn. If only you'd known what would befall you when you ran into Tawny by the station. Hey, I did not put up that little bandit to steal his bag directly. I paid those other people to do it. You mean how lucky he is? Yeah, that's it. If we'd never met, we'd never have tasted my special curry. Yeah. Oh, everyone smile. Yeah, I did it all. I did it all for the curry. The what? The curry. So you can take the curry and stick it up your Tawny. Stick it. I think its green scarf was just clipping through. No way. I don't think so. I think they gave the thing a green asshole. I took a clip of that. In fact, we can take a look here. I'm sorry, I said 100 and you said 30, but the real number is 136 years. That's how I knew it was over 100. I knew it was 1800 something, so you have to make it 120 plus. You've received a message from the ZA app. Is that your promotion match notification? Who's your opponent? Let's see. Your opponent is Dynamo's. Somebody from Dynamo? Her? Intriguing. Do we take her on tonight or do we do that tomorrow, guys? We've got a ways to go to grind to the points. I don't think it's going to happen till tomorrow. There's so much point grinding. I might actually have to do some point grinding off stream. Would we be upset about that? Because you got to get all these points to then do the match, right? Kanori! Oh, my beloved. This is dire. My teammate against Kanari. How could I ever choose whose side to take? This guy I've been helping for a couple of days, Or this woman who kind of knows I sort of exist, but I wish it was more of a, personal basis thing. How could you not immediately choose Vaughn? Oh my god. Well, lucky us. Naveen can tell us all we need to know about what's her face. Canary? Her name is Canary, and I'll thank you to respect it. But where would you even find Canary? Come on, this place she streams from is kept secret, obviously, and her fan meet and greets happen in random places without much warning. Speaking of the meet and greets, there's a thing going on. I guess a guy tried to smooch some cosplay anime chick, and the security guy pushed him, and now everybody's like, oh my god, why weren't more people standing? The security guy pushed him out of the way, and then he backed off. What do you expect other people in line? The creepy part is not trying to sneak a smooch in. The creepy part is paying money to take a picture with some weirdo from the internet. I'm never doing any of that convention shit, ever. I'm not going to it. I mean, I could see you showing up to sell wares, possibly, or costume contest, because you might need the prize, notoriety, possibly, but the pay me $80 and I autograph this picture you just bought kind of shit, weird. If someone wants a picture with you, cool. I'd rather people, hey, can I get a picture with you? Sure. Then can I get an autograph? Because the autograph stuff's played out and lame. My handwriting looks different every day of the week anyway, so, no one would ever say anything was real. But, get a picture with somebody seems cooler, but paying money for it seems lame as shit. Charging money for it, even worse. The more you know. Do. Oh. So did she actually find Mr. Goodbar in the end? If by finally found the serial killer who would end her, then yes. That was the Mr. Goodbar. The rest of every other guy she meets in her life, except LeVar Burton, is just evil and waiting to hit her. Flipping out over nothing. Like, shit, the guy with no dick from Ghostbusters seems like the nice guy, and then they give him a creepy edit, and then just all of a sudden, just like violent. Richard Gere, super violent. And then finally, we get to the gold standard of violent crazy, right? Barnes from Platoon. And then she bit off more than she could chew. So that's the end of Mr. Goodbar. Oh. You'll need to search her every house and alley if you want to find her to challenge her. Canary wouldn't be living in some old alleyway. What do you take her for? Some kind of alley slut? Canary's quite busy. She's always streaming new games as they come out. That's what I'm telling you. You got to stream the new games as they come out. That sounds better than play Fortnite for 10 years. Falling block puzzle game Bedlam build up is incredibly hot in the community right now. Canary is practically always on stream, battling for the best high score. So she's not a Pokemon expert. She's a game streamer, multi-diverse, dallies in multiple genre type thing, huh? Oh no, what are we gonna do? We need to get good at this, at a minigame? A minigame on a Pokemon? We can't do that. Are you trying to help? Hold on. Are you trying to help her here, or just give us all and bring us all down? Yeah, you're her fan, aren't you? Don't you have any useful intel? He's given the best intel he's got. LeVar Burton sounds like a current, and it almost does. No, that would be, that's too simple. LeVar Burton's too simple. It's got to be like Levexatron Burke would be like an NBA player. Layla Quan, all over the place. Made up last name. Tuberculosis. Lebrexia tuberculosis. Something like like a name, and then their mom couldn't spell it on the birth certificate, and that's how it comes out. That's black names for you. La Tyron. La Ecuadorial. Whatever. Jeez. No, putting the la in front of your kid's name doesn't elevate their intelligence. Problem is precisely that I'm Kanari's fan. Should be her boyfriend, but yet I'm not. Which is why I don't want to impinge on her streaming. Okay, how about this, Naveen? You're gonna go battle Vaughn. If you win, you don't have to tell him anything to help him get to Kanari. But if you lose, you spill. There's a lot of this with this girl. There's a lot of, if you battle and then you spill your backstory, you tell the truth about you. Meanwhile, she's the one probably actually hiding. I'm actually an orphan, and I got into dance to try to stay off the streets, you know, something like this. Everybody's like, yay, you're gonna go battle. Oh no. I suppose that's acceptable. Okay, yeah. Ooh, bring it in, boys. Every time. I bet you the male version of her, Ubatron or something, if you pick a female character, you get a male counterpart, tour guide of the city, probably doing this all the time, and it probably made more sense as a man. Yeah, I must have probably didn't even get that good clip there. Okay, it's settled. Kanari's fan. I'm honored, bound to win, to protect her in all her streams. Yeah, well, all right, let's go out front. We haven't actually gotten a big, like, end the stream screen type thing. La France translates to the France. What, in case we confused it with the other France. I would like to see some towns adopt the in the name just because it would set them apart. Like, the Ridge. Let's change the name of our lame town to the Ridge. That'll bring in tourism, you know? Your Mega Evolution usage won't save you. My passion as a fan will win the day for Kanari. Bring it on. I didn't see you Mega Evolve shit, so you're going down. Oh shoot, I missed that. But I'd be no true fan if I didn't fight to protect the sanctity of her channel. You hear that, guys? Are you fighting to protect the sanctity of my channel? I'm constantly being bombarded in the Silksong stream. Isn't this the guy that sent gore images to some miner's Discord server? Like, no? So why? There's no evidence. Somebody's signing on, I'll just make my name Von Fry, and then people will think I'm him, and then I can do whatever I want. We'll just all believe that he did it. If that ever even happened. I don't even know the story, or if people are just saying that and repeating it. Or if it's somebody making 80 accounts and trying to get something happening off the ground, I don't know. You're challenged by Naveen of TMZ. And yes, I pronounced that TMZ, not Team MZ. Canada, aka France 2. Is it? Okay, get out of the web. Hit him with the damn missile. Nope, we're gonna get out of there. Sableye. These guys kind of suck. Nope, he's kind of strong against some of that stuff. Earth power. Now this is a what are we doing? God. Here, there's no cooldown. Really, in X, it's completely immune. I thought it would do something, just a little bit. Right, swap this out. It's Kanari's fan. Can't lose now. But you will. Because I have to win in order to progress the story. Oh yeah, you ain't taking a lot more of those, buddy. Let's get out of the way. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm bringing the big boy. It's like a giant... I don't know what. Is that part of his extra mouth? Oh, okay. I thought he might have brought another one out, but... Got some sweet, sweet XP for that. You really are a force to be reckoned with. I like how he has like a weight on his tie, keeping the tie in place in a way. That's not... He has this fidget spinner adhered to his tie. I guess. It would appear, right? Oh, we're up to 6 viewers. The Pokemon stream has not been going super, you know, crazy good. But, you know, it's alright. Alright, fine. I'll help Vaughn. Ugh. I suppose when you really think about it, this is my chance to prove I'm Kanari's #1 fan. Being the first fan to help her lose and ruin her career will really send her into my loving arms. Right? Sure, Naveen. Hey, let's just go back inside. They should do an obese version. I have an obese Pikachu. Phatachu. That's the name of the stream tonight. So, how do we get to meet Kinarly? You know very well that's not her name, but I gave my word, so here's what I know. Somebody's jealous. Tawny is mad jealous. We got Kinarly, huh? Like, I'm pretending not to know how to pronounce this. Kanari's most diehard fans, the Kinetics, can participate in an exclusive event. The Kanari Quiz Whiz Contest. It's challenging, but if you win, you can ask Kanari for a favor. A handshake, an autograph, feet pics, or a promotion match. Most likely, yeah, get the feet pics. But how would we get into the contest? Casuals like you wouldn't make it past the door, but a true fan such as I could certainly enter, yeah. Though I'd prefer not to have to compete on the same level as the rabble that normally go. Those peasants. Well, you wouldn't have to worry about that. Vaughn would be the one competing. We'll need to figure out just how to get him to win. There's no way he'd know enough, even if we started watching her streams right now. Well, good thing we've got a connoisseur here. Her name's not for your jokes. But still, much as I'd rather not mingle with her other fans, I don't mind the idea of expressing my devotion to Kanari through my vast knowledge. This is getting creepier kind of by the second here. You just know there's some sad sack out there who's pounding one out to the little Miss Yeah, definitely. I mean, she's... I think they... did they actively try to... by not making her... Look... If Sony made this, we know what kind of disaster they would have paired you with, right? We know. They would have given you one of those reject models from Concord. It would have been a bad sight, right? But we've cued this up in a way that I think they can get by with a lot. And she's not like... There doesn't seem to be any kind of weird political overtone thing happening. As best I can tell of anything, really. I don't mind the idea of expressing my devotion to Kanari through my vast knowledge, but we head to that event. Please secure your challenger's ticket. Once you've done that, I'll share more about how to participate in the contest. Remember, you gotta get a challenger's ticket to qualify for any promotion match. I get the feeling Naveen's actually pretty excited for the quiz, don't you think? Okay, guys. I think what we will do is make our save here, and there's a lot of grind to get this challenger's ticket. You can see that there's quite a grind here. We don't need to stream that, okay? I can do that off stream tomorrow, and then we can kind of resume back here at the hotel with the points, you know. Because that's probably an hour or two of fighting, especially with the way the daytime thing changes. But I would like to know, can I get some of that super trending clothing going? Or are they still kicking me out? Is it here? I wonder if I can... Every rank is a stream. You think I haven't ranked up this stream. I'm an F. But... Okay, so this was... Is this the one that's keeping me out? Or was it over here? I just don't think that you guys need to see me do all the grinding, because one rank is taking long. Every rank is a stream. But yeah, this place, can I get inside? I'm afraid the boutique couture is for none but the... Do I have to hit A before I can wear the sweet clothes? God damn. Oh, what a jerk. I think what I should do is call it a stream as far as we go here. Do the grinding off stream. Because, I mean, we're 3.5 hours in. But before we... this is later. Yeah, but how later can I get the sweet clothes? Hey, Hero. The shirts the construction guys have... that build they're really into the scaffolding, but they're part of the Dynamo Club. Can you get that shirt? Can you get that tank top? You need to progress because you're still at the prologue? How the hell is this still a prologue? Like, do you get to rank A and then you're out of the prologue? Like, I don't understand. Can I get their tank top, or is that not possible? Can I do their side quest and get the tank top? Maybe. I'm gonna try some online battling. That's what I was thinking of doing. Try a, we can end with a little bit of battle. Now I'm probably gonna get smoked. But I like to think that I've put in enough time here that I'm not going to be total crap. Is this not online? Like, how does... Still a novice trainer. Once you become A, you're not in the prologue. I think that would be game completed. Once you become A, I would think. Is there a daily mystery gift, maybe? I haven't really been checking. I already have one of these. Well, then why the hell is it available? But you'll be mid-prologue when you become A. Oh my god. Okay, now this is so weird. It's like, okay, we're only going to let you connect to the internet for a second, kid. Private battles, ranked battles. Move up the ranks by taking part in online. I don't want to do a rank. I'm not... Oh my god. This is going to go bad. You're now connected to the internet. I've never seen anything like this. You're now connected to the internet. Oh, that's a screen that you can't even do anything here. This is like... Shit's getting intense. Like, you can't even take a screenshot. You get a communication error from your system, gets turned off while you're playing online. You may not be able to connect to the internet again for a while. Join up to 3 other trainers in a frenetic free-for-all battle. The trainer who can defeat the most of their opponent's Pokemon within the time limit wins. Who considers what a defeat? Like, what if I get all the hits in and somebody else finishes them? You stole my kill. Remember stealing kills in Halo? God, some people really been out of shape about that. I guess that's now why in Overwatch you just get kills for anybody you've slightly, glared at. Oh yeah, I gave him a bad look. And you finish killing him. Okay, I got a kill credit. You can switch your Pokemon up to 3 times. Think hard about which one you send out and when. The moment one of your Pokemon faints, you'll be sent back to the starting point. When this happens, your Pokemon will be fully healed, and the limit for how many times you can switch your Pokemon will be reset to 3. When you pick up a glowing item, its effects will instantly be applied to your whole party of Pokemon. These items have a range of useful effects depending on their color. For example, they may recover your Pokemon's HP or grant temporary stat boosts. No gifts. There's one if you pre-ordered, they give you 100 Pokeballs. I didn't pre-order. Well, I did. I did pre-order, but I pre-ordered the physical copy. So, I mean, I got stuff. I got a trench coat, which maybe I should put on, seeing as I'm locked out of so many sweet adult style clothing. Everything it'll give me a skirt to buy, but that's about it, right? For example, stat boosts. In ranked battles, you can use the internet to take on trainers from around the world. Take part in plenty of battles to earn points and aim to reach the highest rank you can within set periods. Ranked battles take place during... That guy's got the cool clothes. During set periods called seasons. At the start of each new season, your rank and accumulated points will be reset. You can earn different rewards based on what rank you reach by the end of the season. Different species of Pokemon will be eligible to take part in ranked battles each season. Only the rules for a new season are available, or once the rules of the new season are available, you can view them by selecting Link Play from the main menu. See, I was under the impression Link Play sounds like a local thing. We're linked. We got the link cable. I guess it's carryover jargon, maybe. I don't want to do a ranked battle, but I think they're thinking, look, the rank, you have to be forced to do rank battles so that people don't throw or something. I don't know. Just, all right. Novice trainer obtained. Check rules. Earn Grenigite in ranked battles season 1. First season of Pokemon Legends ZA battles begun. This is your opportunity to climb. Yes, okay. Oh, shoot. Let's give it a shot, guys. Hero, can we team up and do this? Or how? You're probably going to smoke me. There isn't really teaming, is there? Like, am I one team? Ranked battle. Select a team to manage teams. Well, current team. Yeah, sure. Team has too many Pokemon to participate under current rules. This team doesn't have it required. Okay, so we... Where's Phatachu? Maybe I gotta kick him off my current team in order to put him in a box. Waiting for that sweet salary. I wouldn't battle with you, but I need to pay the membership again. There's a membership? Is it, you have to pay for a membership to do this? Or you mean Nintendo Switch Online? select a team to use, and you say I can't use this one, but then I have Garbage-mon and not my good Pokemon, so all right, so what is the point of me trying to build a team if my best guys are not in the lineup? Is there some kind of glitch? Hey, look, I'm gonna get wrecked, right? Okay, hold on. Is that one of my good ones? Surely not. No, that's not him. The Nintendo Switch Online, okay. Jeez, did I capture enough of these idiots? I need different color labels for a quest. Side mission. Alright, well, whoever I'm facing is going to get a pretty easy win. This team has too many Pokemon to participate, so then why can't I simply swap some of them out? No matter what, it's going to pull up this screen. What were they thinking? I mean, hell, at least that's a level 20. Hit A. Alright, so is this team too many to put? The hell are the current rules then? Jeez, oh, come on. Cursor down. What's the best? It says there's more to read over there. What's the best way to do this? Oh, this is not easy to pull off of a controller. This would be better off touchscreen. Are allowed to hold items. Duplicate held items not allowed. Level 1 to 100 eligible to participate. All Pokemon will automatically be set to level 50 during battle. Now that makes some sense. Egg Stones Potatoes promotional reward during the season is planned to be redistributed in future seasons. Okay, so you want these Mega Stones, I guess. And how many Pokemon on a team? Come on, game. Come on. Now I'm having to like simulate swiping. This is horrendous. This is UI AIDS right here, man. Only one Pokemon of a given species may be registered for a battle. Regional forms of Pokemon will be eligible with ineligible Pokédex numbers may be used. Lumios 1 through 227 are eligible. I would hope so. Greninja gets evolved with Greninjite, which trainers can claim by reaching rank K. Yeah, way to kill a stream here. We've got one of each type is what we need, okay? And yet it said that I couldn't. Maybe just 3 Pokemon per team. But how come I can't? build a team with like my good stuff. Oh, hell. We're gonna get wrecked. Okay, how about we... If we kick everybody off the damn team, maybe I can then put them on the team. As stupid as that is. Okay, so I think we want Evil Pikachu, this guy, and this one, because they can transform. Alright, Selena Gomez is still going to be our leader. Now you have to connect to the internet. Good luck. Oh, okay. No, we're still on. Okay, here we go. Can I manage my damn team now? Oh, now you want to let me do this. Weird stuff. Now this is my team here. Yeah, we can do this. It's an all women. Screw it. Communications error. I've got fiber internet. What are we doing, guys? See it says 90% up there. Here, I don't know if you have this problem, but if I turn this stuff off, I'm down to like 68% by the next time I start streaming or whatever. It's pretty atrocious with the battery. All right, make a mental note of what that even error code. It said that this thing got off the ground. Season 1, 10, 16, 2025. Season 1 is short as hell. These are some short seasons. But yeah, I guess there's no online battles. So, I'm gonna have to check in with, I guess, private battle only. What did I just drop? This idiot. Let's get our team back to looking respectable. This guy was... Yeah, we've got... I'm going to have to do some grinding maybe tomorrow afternoon. And, you know, see how this game kind of plays in handheld. You know, just give that a bit of a shot. Wait for day 1 patch. I don't think there's been anything suggesting there's a patch, right? Let's... Options. It has not done any kind of update. Something is amiss. For sure. Also, got my $50 gift card today for GameStop. I redeemed it on the Fetch app just before going to go pick up Metroid, thinking, oh, maybe it'll come really quick and I can use it for, I mean, not Metroid, but this game. And instead I couldn't. So I guess that's going to go to Metroid or Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, or Mario. What is it? Yeah, we're ending the stream. It's okay. Just letting you guys know here. Mario Bellevue Plaza, what Wonder Bellevue Plaza plus whatever. So $50 for the GameStop is going to go towards one of those two. And then I've got like 50 or $60 from Target. I even have an extra $10 gift card thing from Target around here also. That can go towards the other one. So I've got two more games coming, no problem. So we've got more to play. The next game, I think the next big stream we'll do after we finish this or finish the pre-prologue or the prologue, as you say. We're probably looking at Tears of the Kingdom for November and finishing that in time for Metroid to get going. Metroid's like what, the 4th? I keep forgetting when that is. They're not really advertising it all that heavy, are they? I kind of want to play Final Fantasy Tactics. It's just unfortunate it seems to play better on the Xbox on the 4th. Okay, so I think we got time. If we do like, 3+ hour streams, we can probably get through Tears of the Kingdom. It shouldn't be nearly as frustrating as Silk Song, I would hope. Wow, come celebrate the 40th anniversary of Super Mario Brothers. We've got, well, we could give you, more stuff than this at probably a reasonable price, but we didn't. I'm not feeling Kirby Air Raiders Riders. I never played the original. I just don't know. I mean, it's got to be kind of cart-like, right? I couldn't really even get into the Sonic cart thing. It just seems like nobody carts like Mario. So yeah, I'm gonna try some of the. I'll do a little bit of that grinding off stream. It should probably take an hour and a half, and then I'll be up to. We'll be ready to go and face that girl. I want to try to get her tank top. You get that tank top, you have like a cool jacket over it. It look pretty cool. This looks like it runs too fast for me too. Like it's going to give you those like you're running fast. You are out. You know what? Is this more akin to say if one were to equate mascot to Wipeout, possibly? Like we don't get an F-Zero, but we can get this. And is this for the F-Zero crowd? Are they going to show some gameplay in that video? I thought they would. I thought we've seen gameplay. But it looks to me like it's going to run too quick. Like you're just going faster than you can see. Like obnoxiously. I don't know. Yeah, so it is more like, hey, okay, so we can't beat Mario at the cart. But what we could do is try to bring the mascot to F-Zero or Wipeout, and we end up with that. Which, if that's the case, and this is better than the original, okay, hold on. I don't think they give you the tech specs here, but oh man, if that was a 60 FPS or 120, it has HDR support. Weirdly enough, I do not believe Pokemon has HDR support. I don't think so. I don't know, guys. And that's on the 20th. Could we probably can't finish Tears of the Kingdom before that. I don't know. It's hard to say. I'll consider it. It's not yeah, and by consider, I mean it's pretty far down the priority list. We'll see. I wish you got the Xbox version of reviews from users. That'd be great. Oh, this game's sluggish. It's 30 FPS, that sort of thing. Does this say HDR support? HDR support 120 hertz. So that's going to be 120 hertz on mobile. That could be pretty cool. But I do not believe that what we're playing right now has the HDR support. Which I find pretty weird. No mention of it. Paid $10 for that upgrade. You know, you don't even get voice acting. You don't get the HDR support. Now, admittedly, it does run well. And I don't have glitches, but seems a little strange. So yeah. All right, tomorrow we're going to take on Kanari. And maybe she'll give me one of those t-shirts or crop tops. Tank top. Yeah, tank top. All right. Made this far, wait until marriage counseling. Finally finished this ghost too. If I could just if I could pull an energy drink this small through a whole week of streaming, I'd really optimize my energy drinkage, wouldn't I?